run here. Here's Fournier. Fournier holds the ball and RJ comes up with the ball. RJ passes it back to Quickly. Quickly 12 on the shot clock. Quickly puts up the floater. It's good! Emmanuel Quickly gives the 2-point lead for the Knicks. 103-101. Yes, indeed, IQ. Yes, indeed. That's what we're talking about. I need you to get back on because you called the buzzer beater. You called it about 2 minutes ago. 2 to 3 minutes ago.
When there was a minute left in the game, I said I could feel a buzzer beater.
Here we go. Everyone on their feet. Hope they call a foul here. Here's Burks. RJ from the curl for the win. It's good! RJ Barrett! Yeah! RJ Barrett! He hits it! Yes, indeed! Let's go! That's why he's doing it! That's why he's the GOAT! Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Return to the Knicks on the BX Sports Jedi Network. Watch along and play-by-play. I hope everyone having a wonderful evening. Hope you're doing well. Salute to Maria in the building. Salute to Kelvin T. Jones, our first commissioner of the Mod Police. Salute to you. And salute to John Acevedo watching us on the Facebook app as well with Maria. Salute to everyone. Of course, guys, it's another week. Let's get ready to rumble. The Knicks take on the San Antonio Spurs. We're going to put those bad game behind us with the Boston Celtics that we had on Saturday, and now we're back home. We have to take care of business on our home court. So salute to everyone, and we're playing the San Antonio Spurs coming in at 15-23 on a back-to-back last night. They played Brooklyn yesterday, and they fell in overtime, and the Knicks coming off that loss against the Celtics. But the Knicks are 19-21. We want to try to get one game back to 500 and possibly trying to get to 500 on our home court. That's what we need to do. We need to take advantage of our home cooking and go forward and take care of the business. Like I always say, the mantra on this program is one possession, one quarter, one half, one game at a time. You win those small battles. You start building off of that, and then all of a sudden you look back and you're at 500. So one step at a time for the New York Knicks. They don't have the luxury to look ahead or go on cruise control. Everything is an uphill battle as we'll Chef Dan will join me in a few minutes. He'll be in. And for tonight's game, Spurs are 6.5-point underdogs. The Knicks are 6.5-point favorite. 210 on the money line, minus 260 for the over and under, 212 points. So remember, bet with your head, not over your head. Now that betting is legal in the state of New York. So, like I said, Chef Dan will join us right on time. So good on cue. Oh, salute, Chef Dan.
There we go. Yeah, sorry, I just accidentally removed myself from the stream. Salute to everyone in the chat. I see Maria. She's right on time with it. I'm expecting Kelvin T. Jones here later on.
He's here.
Task. Salute to you, Kelvin T. Jones in the chat, man. You already here before me. Salute to you, brother. Oh, man, I'm ready. We need this. Let's get it. We got a matchup.
All right, I was going over the over and odds. So now that betting is illegal in the state of New York with FanDuel, all different types of betting apps. So remember, bet with your head, not over your head. So we'll give you that. We'll always give you the spread and the over and unders on it. And for the Knicks, let's go with the visiting Spurs tonight. Their starting lineup: you got Murray, Primo, Walker, Bates, and Porto. All your starting lineups for the San Antonio Spurs. And of course, we'll get you the Knicks lineup in a moment. Let me get the banner going. Evan Fournier back in the lineup.
Mm-hmm. It's
And
gonna be Alec Burks, Evan Fournier, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson. That's the starting lineup for the Knicks right there.
so Fournier, give it a go. No Kemba Walker. He's out again. His ankle issue. And I guess the ankle bracelet has not been removed on Nolan's Noel yet to be able to come on the court. He's still in witness protection plan. We don't know when he will return either. So at this point, it is what it is. You feel like you don't need him.
Yeah, at this point, really with Noel, I think it's a combination right now of the fact that he's had that knee issue, and we've seen, well, really the excuse that's been on paper for Noel has been conditioning returning from COVID. So we don't know if he can even condition properly, having the knee issue that he's had. If you start the season hurt, you're gonna end the season hurt. That's what most professional athletes say. So
Yeah, what a bad break for him. Going forward, and Kemba Walker, can we say that might be that's it? This might be they might pull the plug on Kemba Walker.
and
They could use him, and
yeah, we
don't get
can
me wrong.
use him. No, we could use him, but with the like we're seeing right now, it may be this is a fault of Thibodeau and something he's gonna have to learn. He's gonna have to prioritize nowadays in this new NBA. You got to make quicker substitutions, and you got to have more faith in the bench players. If they're getting so much done, you got to give them more time to run and kind of give a chance to some guys to mix and match with the starting unit.
That's a good point. That's a really good point to elaborate on that. That's a really good point on that with the substitution pattern. And because he's like clockwork, you could tell. He won't sub most of the time. Like about 70% of the games, he won't sub in the first quarter, or about 1 or 2 minutes left in that quarter, and then he'll bring his first sub in to finish that out. And sometimes, I understand you want to get your players in the rhythm and want to get them going in the game. But sometimes maybe in the 5 minute mark of the first, make a substitution if you need to, because I understand certain games dictate if your starting unit is playing well and has good flow, you don't want to disrupt that. I could get that, but he has to have look at us telling us the reigning coach of the year, how to coach a team as well. So
For one coach to another.
yeah, from one coach to the other, from the Pat Riley of the Throsneck Projects to For those who were on yesterday, thank you guys. I appreciate it. It was a little different from our program. We just let it loose. Just a bunch of guys on the stream talking basketball, just having a friends talk, hanging out on a Sunday evening. Thank you guys. Also, what a success! Did you see the numbers on that program?
I didn't see the overall
I was
numbers.
pleasantly surprised. Over 200 plus likes. Over 1,500 views. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And it was a long 5 hours. So,
Yeah,
salute to thank you. Be Civil, Robert Parr, Knicks
still Knicks
100,
fans.
still Knicks fan. Everyone that joined us that was on, I think Be Civil did almost a 5 hour marathon with us there,
Yeah,
in the chat, and of course we saw Robert T. Jones came in. Kevin T. Jones, I put Robert Parr. I mixed two
yeah.
great fans, so super chat fans together in one, joining us, and it was good. It was good. It was different. It was good. It was fun. It was funny. But back to business with that's the national anthems are being sung. You Chef Dan, you're gonna do the 1 and the 4. I'll do the 2 and the 3. Is that all right tonight? You
Yeah,
close
that's
it out.
fine.
You'll be the close. I'll let you close it out tonight. So once they get going, right now they're singing the national anthems. Usually we
Yeah.
get to try to get on sync on the same page on that.
So then, right now, well, yeah, they got the national anthem being sang right now for me as well. They just showed Taj Gibson right now on the screen for me. I don't know if you just saw
hmm
that.
hmm
So yeah, we're right on time
We're
with
right
each
on
other.
time. I'm probably 2 seconds behind, but I'm probably overall we're probably 30 seconds behind the national broadcasters. Those that are watching it along with us on their MSG on the cable provider or wherever you get your streaming service.
Yeah, most definitely. And for those that aren't watching tonight, just if you're listening, enjoy with us. We're gonna call a great game as possibly as we can. We usually do.
Right, we always do. We always try to illustrate it as much as possible. Give you the details if you're not watching it, so we could try to illustrate it for you. We cannot, again, disclosure. We cannot show you the live footage, or we cannot give you the audio of the live video of the game itself. That's why we narrate it and we watch it along, and we ask you to participate in the chat. It's a heavy chat interaction program, audience participation program that we like to hear, or just see, when a play is going on, you're here, write your comments, your dislikes or likes, or your thoughts of the game. And of course, one of our deputy commissioner Long is big task in the building. So we got guys, we get some, I have assigned some titles. Kelvin is our commissioner of the mod police, Kelvin T. Jones, our first deputy, and sheriff, a big task in the building, the first lady, the first Jedi lady of the program, Maria. So we got some titles given out for the Jedi family, and it's fun. And Melvin Smith, salute Melvin Smith in the building. We appreciate you coming in there. Melvin Smith, always a staple in the program as well. And salute. And then we got a new person here. Oh, salute. So, salute. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Well, thank you for coming along, watching us through the Facebook app. So, salute to you, my friend, in the Facebook app. Be civil in the building. We're just talking about you, and very good stuff too. By the way, we were thanking you for the marathon and joining us and being part of us last night. Just goofing around. It was fun. Thank you. We appreciate for helping us in that successful program yesterday.
Most definitely. Be civil, yeah, interaction, and we always call for chat interaction. That interaction helped us along the way, and kind of, what could have possibly been 2-3 hours kind of went on to 5, and
Yeah,
that was a great
we didn't
stream of just,
anticipate that, Chef Dan. We
yeah.
thought it was gonna be all right. We're gonna do a podcast. It didn't even turn out to be podcast. I couldn't even put in an audio because it was just freestyling, and like, so I said, you know what? Well, we'll just, and we were meant to do it for an hour and a half. When we had a guest, we had from Naran from Still Knicks, and I had Dangerous coming on, and we were just gonna stay, but it just went off topic. But it was fun. It was a fun program. Maybe we need to do that once a month. Just chop it up for like that, and just let our hair loose, and it's like a therapy session.
Most definitely.
we got to see the big, we call the Jedi Mac attack. Someone had a Big Mac attack on the
Oh
camera.
man. Oh man.
A 3-course meal delivered by DoorDash. So DoorDash, if you want to be a sponsor, we use your product. So we need sponsors. DoorDash. We had Bacardi in the building. We had Coca-Cola in the building. Uh,
Yeah.
um, yeah,
We
we
had
had a lot of
Sprite in the
sponsors.
building as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of products in the building.
Yeah, we need a sponsor for the program because we got big things coming up as we get ready here. 19 and 21. Knicks got an opportunity here in this week to either be at 500, a game above 500. We need them to take care of business. First of all, they need to, the mantra of the program: one possession, one period, one quarter, one half, one game at a time, and then you build on those. But for us, they have an opportunity. Whew, we need to do that. No, not you, Big Task. Maria.
Yeah,
Maria.
yeah, that's what
No,
I
no,
saw.
no, no, no.
When he's like, "What? The first
No, 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 no,
what?"
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no, no, no.
"No."
No,
He's talking about Maria. Maria is the
Maria
first
is the
lady.
first lady of the program from the New York Yankees. Watch along, a huge Yankee fan, and now also a Knick fan, and our program fan. That's the Jedi family. Designing different titles for everyone here. So definitely, we even got our resident GM Knicks 100. We got to get Be Civilized a title. He's in the running. But we'll Be Civilized. We're gonna give him a title in the program as well. So we got Philippines. Thank you, Philippines. Salute, Philippines. Always joining our program, always supporting us. We love the Philippines. Everyone that comes in from the Philippines, from Jerome. We got Penal, Juan Gabriel. So Penal, thank you, Philippines. Good Tuesday morning to you out there, 8:40 in the morning on your way to work or to school. Thank you, Penal. I hope you have a great day, man. Many blessings, and thank you for supporting the Jedi Network. Everyone, not just you and the whole company, the whole country of the Philippines. We appreciate you guys, man. We love the Philippines. Always participating and always showing us love, man. I love it. And of course, we get a
It's-
little we have a little laugh here with the big task, thinking we called them the first lady of the.
yeah.
Thank you, Espinal. We appreciate you, man.
So I want to ask you before this game starts, what's your oh, who's the player to look out for? Who do you think is on the Knicks the player to look out for, and who do you feel might be a surprise player as far as making an impact tonight?
I think tonight Emmanuel quickly's gonna have another big game off the. Yeah, I know he went back to the bench. I think he's gonna have a good game tonight. A really good game, impact game. And I think quickly you're gonna. I think personally, I think we're gonna see a little boost of McBride tonight. I have a feeling we're gonna have a little bit of McBride sighting. I think he'll play tonight, but I think quickly we'll have the impact in the starting unit. I believe it's gonna be Burks. I think Burks is gonna have a nice game there, but watch out for Porto for San Antonio. I think he's gonna give the Mitchell Robinson only has 3 blocks since Christmas. He's got to get it up going on the defensive end as ready to go. Chef Dan, you let me know when you're ready to call.
Yeah, most definitely. I got the jump ball. The Knicks win it. Mitchell Robinson taps it over to Alec Burks. He just crosses the half court line. Defended by Murray. Gets it over to Randall. Randall, top of the key. Gets a back screen. Gets it right to Fournier. Fournier gets a screen from Randall. He's dribbling right back to Randall. Randall in the post. Fadeaway jumper. Gets it. So Knicks draw first blood of the game. 2-0. DeJounte Murray has the ball. Defended by Burks. It's curl action, and they get it. Lonnie Walker scores a mid-range jumper, scores tied 2-2, 11-19 in the first quarter. Knicks have a 3-man weave action, get it to Burks. Burks over to Julius now. Julius has a mismatch. He drives in the paint. Jumper, misses it. Mitchell Robinson, offensive rebound, and lays it up. Mitchell Robinson having an effect early in the game. That's a positive viewing for the Knicks right there. 4-2. Spurs have the ball over to Podol. Podol gets stripped by Robinson. Robinson in transition over to Fournier. Fournier to Barrett. Barrett gets blocked. Over to Fournier. Fournier right back to Burks. Burks now calling out a play. Over to Randall. Randall on the block. Gets double team. And cross-court pass gets stripped. Murray driving in the paint. Misses. And they call a foul.
Teams are geared for those cross court. They get in the lane. The Knicks get, you know how many times the Knicks get that pass stolen a lot.
You know what I'm not really seeing? I know it's a small amount of space, but if you have a shooter that you're confident in, you kind of he's getting double teamed already, have someone cut behind him, and take a 3-point shot. That's something I'd love to see. But these cross court passes, quickly told him about it yesterday. As Lonnie Walker makes the first free throw. 10:31 here in the first quarter. The score is 4-3. Knicks lead by 1. And Lonnie Walker makes the second free throw. So the score is tied up. Knicks inbound the ball. Burks over to Randall. Randall back to Burks. Burks crosses the half-court line. Knicks getting some high pressure by the Spurs. Calling out a play. He gets a screen from Randall, gets a switch over to Randall. Randall has the ball, takes a jumper, front rims it. Spurs with the rebound. Murray bringing the ball up, gets a screen from Podol, gets into the paint, kicks it back, stolen by the Knicks, and foul in transition.
Wonder that was close for a clear path, but Primo just got there though.
Mm-hmm. So the Knicks are inbound the ball. Burks to RJ, right back to Burks, crosses the half-court line. He's dribbling, gets it over to Fournier. Fournier curling in the paint, misses the layup, but Mitchell Robinson right there with the cleanup. Scores 6-4, 9:44 left in the first. Murray bringing the ball up over to Podol. And Popovich calls a timeout. He did not like that right there.
I want to quickly salute and shout out Edimir Morales in the Facebook app from the Philippines. Salute Edimir Morales from the Philippines, which we appreciate you. Salute to Christopher Rochford, my friend from back home. Salute to you, Christopher. I hope you're doing well, my friend, in the Facebook app, watching along with us. Timeout on the floor.
Yeah, timeout on the floor. I want to give Evan Fournier. I just want to give him a break simply because he's coming back from missing a game. But what I do want to say is that drive that he had right there was emblematic of a symptom we've seen with this Knicks offense a lot this whole season. He gets close to the paint, and instead of driving with force, he kind of just like floated it up there. He was not driving with aggression. And he just smoked the layup right there. Hits it front rim. Luckily, Mitchell Robinson was in position to get the rebound and clean it up. But attack with force, attack with, some type of aggression.
Yeah,
He had a clear lane.
let's keep an eye on that play because we don't know if his ankle or his contusion is 100% well. But that's what he needs to do when that shot isn't available for him. Get in the paint and finish. And salute to salute Noit from the Philippines as well. Happy Tuesday morning for you out there in the Philippines. Right about 8:47, almost 9 a.m. in the morning. Thank you, God. Thank you, Noi. Have a wonderful, blessed day in the Philippines in your afternoon. Thank you for watching along with us. Let's go, Knicks. Popovich already. I said, B. Civil says Popovich is heated already.
Mm-hmm.
We have our agent of the program, our number one agent in the
Oh,
program,
Agent
agent.
Super Argo in the building. Salute to you. Let's go. Let's get it.
And on his grind, I know when he watches along, most of the time he's at work on his phone, grinding and listening to us. So we appreciate our agent always working hard, trying to find out different spies techniques. So that's why he's our super agent in the program.
Most definitely. As we're getting right back from commercial break, Knicks up by 2. Showing some fans in the stand. Think they're twins or brothers.
Salute to Joe Avila Basalo from the Philippines as well. Salute to you. Have a happy Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Salute New York Knicks. Let's go Knicks. Bing Bomb. So Bing Bomb all the way out in the Philippines. So salute to you.
Be civilized says it's all about pace tonight. I, I think so. You kind of don't want to, you want to control the Spurs. You don't want to let the Spurs control you. As Murray has the ball, drives into the paint, gets the layup. Knicks inbound the ball. Burks bringing the ball up the court. Score is tied 6-all. 9:25 left in the first. RJ, top of the key, gets a mid-range jumper, and it rims out. Spurs with the rebound. Murray gets the snake dribble right into the corner, takes a 3, front rims it. Julius tapped it to a Spurs player. Offensive rebound, mid-range jumper. They miss it. Fournier with the rebound, running up the court with the ball. Fake the 3, gets it to RJ. RJ to Julius. Julius right to Fournier. Fournier for 3, and he gets it.
Oh, the adoration. Oh, the shame.
Oui, monsieur. The score is 9-6 as there is a foul on the court.
So Pepe Le Pew hits a 3-pointer. Good. I get to use the clip tonight.
Most definitely. I love that motion right there. But I love that beautiful motion. Soon as RJ got the ball, passes it to Julius, and Fournier's relocating. As the Spurs miss a 3, RJ with the rebound. He's bringing the ball up. 8:28 left in the first. RJ dribbling, gets into the paint, passes it to Julius for 3. Short on the 3, front rims it. Poto gets the rebound. They have an advantage, 5-on-4. Mitch still not up the court. Over gets an open corner 3, miss it. Mitch gets the rebound. Over to Julius. Julius bringing the ball up. Gets it to Fournier. Fournier takes a 3, front rims it. I don't like this pace here. One and done right now. Spurs get the rebound. Murray, he dribbles, gets into the paint, and he gets fouled.
I want to quickly salute Billy Tobin in the Facebook app watching us tonight. Salute Billy. Welcome.
Big Taz said that Pepe is Pew. So Murray has the ball. He's dribbling, gets it over to, and they get a bucket in the mid range. I don't know who that was. Primo. So
Primo,
the
the
score is
young man.
9-8. Josh Primo. Knicks with the 1 point lead, 7:32 in the first. Burks top of the key. He's dribbling. Fournier curling around, gets it to Fournier. Fournier gets the screen from Mitchell, gets into the paint, kicks it out to Burks. Burks fumbles the pass a little, then gets it back, drives into the paint, fade away, and misses the shot. Poto with the rebound over to Murray. Excuse me, Walker. Walker dribbling in the paint, gets a floater up. So the score is 10-9. Spurs up by 1, 6:57 left in the first. Burks over to Julius. Julius to Fournier. Fournier is getting it to Julius. Julius was getting denied. He's and dribbled right off of Julius. Turnover. Disgusting turnover right there.
No Randall handle.
No, that wasn't it. That was indecisive, Randall. Pump fake in the pass. You got to be decisive. As the Spurs make a substitution, Lonnie Walker comes out for them. Murray bringing the ball up, calling for a play, gets it to Primo. Primo right back to Murray. Murray gets a screen, driving into the paint, kicks it out over to Primo. Primo, and they get a layup. Score is 12-9. Knicks down by 3, 6:22 left in the first. Randall bringing the ball up, gets it to Fournier. Fournier kicks it out to Burks. Burks for 3. And what they call the foul on Fournier. So they call the charge on Fournier. Spurs get the ball. Score is 12-9, 6:10 left in the first. They get a screen. Murray kicks it out. Right back to Murray. Murray top of the key. Dribbling. Gets into the paint. Takes the jumper and gets it. Scores 14-9, 5:33 left in the first. Burks bringing the ball up. Spurs on an 8-0 run over to Barrett. Barrett has the ball. Gets it to Julius. Julius has to make a decision. He's double teamed. Back to Barrett. Barrett driving over to Fournier. Fournier open. Takes the 3. Gets it.
Oh, the adoration.
Scores 14-12, 5:24 left. Murray takes the 3, and he cashes it. Scores 17-12, 5:18 left in the first. Burks bringing the ball up. Gets it to Fournier. Fournier in the paint, takes the fadeaway, gets the jumper. Scores 17-14. Under 5 minutes left in the first. Murray calling out a play. So it seems like they're really trying to get Evan Fournier going here in this first quarter. Fournier with the steal. Over to Julius. That was a funky pass in the backcourt. Right to Barrett. Barrett now over to Julius. Julius back to Barrett. Barrett takes the 3. Cashes it. Score is tied. 17 all. RJ Barrett. Under 4:30 left in the first quarter. Murray bringing the ball up. He's dribbling. Brings up his dribble. Almost deflected. Right to Primo. Primo in the pocket for 3, and he gets it. Scores 20-17. 4:11 here left in the first. Burks bringing the ball up. Over to Fournier. Fournier fakes the 3. Keeps his dribble alive. Gets a screen from Robinson. Driving into the paint. Kicks it out to Julius. Julius kicks it out to Burks. Burks for 3. He misses it. Robinson with the offensive rebound, and he gets fouled.
Quickly want to salute the main man in the building, Robert Parr, the main man in the building.
Salute to you, Robert Parr. So they're doing a replay right now as Mitch is heading to the line. Who's the first player of ours to head to the line?
This is the first player, isn't it? The
Yep.
first. There's Mitchell
And he
Robinson.
misses the first one.
And you've seen already, Pop already has substitute 3 times already. Knicks still haven't.
And the pace is, I'm seeing the Knicks are getting slower and slower. So Mitchell Robinson makes the second free throw. Knicks down by 2. It's 2018.
As soon as I say that, quickly comes in.
They missed the shot. Randall with the rebound. Kicks it out to Quickly. Quickly driving in the paint. Gets the floater. Misses it. Robinson gets the offensive rebound, fighting for it. And he got fouled on the floor. Great effort by Mitchell Robinson right now.
Yo, since when Roland started playing for the Spurs? Rolo from Claus.
That's Tyler Johnson. That's who it was. He kept escaping my mind. I'm like, I know who this guy is. Knicks inbound the ball. Over
Paul
Quickly.
Wall.
Quickly in the paint. Floater. Doesn't get the bounce. Taj tried to tip it, but it doesn't happen. Spurs get the rebound. Bringing the ball up. Kick it out. I don't know who these Spurs players are. I apologize. Number 14 over the 7 to 14 in the paint. One kicks out, 3-pointer, misses it. Knicks get the rebound. Julius, and that was a push right there. That could have been called for a loose ball foul. Over to Fournier for 3. He misses it. Taj fighting for the rebound, doesn't get it. The Spurs get it, bringing the ball up. Walker kicks it out to Tyler Johnson, misses the 3. Fournier with the rebound. Fournier bringing the ball up. He's driving, kicks it to Taj. Taj gets fouled on the jumper. Taj headed to the free throw line.
14 is Eubanks.
Okay, Sajara Eubanks.
Look at that, man. That's Rolo, man. That Tyler Johnson like Rolo from Claus. If you watch Claus, look at him like Rolo. Hey, Rolo. Oh, you put some tattoos, you could be Macklin.
Yo, yeah. Who is the guy on our bench with the green H&M hoodie? That's what we are signing now. I mean, that's either that have
It's
to
gotta
be,
yeah,
that have to be Archidiakono.
or Moody. I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't see. I didn't see it. So I'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, you're right on Big Task. They look soft in the paint when, especially with Eubanks. Eubanks is kind of like a stretch 5 type of player. On it, because I've seen a little bit of the Spurs. I saw them in preseason, and my good friend Randy, who asked him to come on, but he was working, always grinding, and he couldn't. He's a huge Spurs fan, and I know we through our conversation, he tells me they are a little soft there with Eubanks and so forth. That's they have really to stretch the floor because they could really hit the three ball.
So then this is my thing. Like I know Mitch is right now. He's hustling, getting the rebounds and things of that nature. We haven't thrown a lob yet. We can't do that yet.
That's a good point. But this is the problem because you don't have a point guard that wants to break down the ball. I want to. You know what? Who actually will go good with that, Chef Dan? All right. Without rehammering the point guard situation, you could do that with Mitchell, with RJ Barrett, Mitchell. They've been kind of having a nice 2-man game in the last few games. Maybe they could get that going. And Fournier is another one that's capable. He also could be a kind of a facilitator as well. He did that a lot in Orlando. A lot going in there with either Vucevic or the other young man. I totally blanked out.
Bamba or Isaac?
No, the one that's in Denver, the slam dunk champion. Oh my God, I forget his name.
Gordon. Aaron
Gordon. My God, excuse me for that.
Gosh.
Just so many.
I'll never forget his name after that whack diss track he released to Dwayne Wade about the slam dunk contest.
So he used to do that a lot with that pick and roll. and floater deal with Gordon and high flyer. And I'm surprised he hasn't bought that to the Knickerbockers this season.
I don't know. I don't know. The Knicks gotta figure something out.
Dangerous
As we're
in the
returning,
building.
dangerous. Salute to you, man. As we're returning right back to action, 2:34 left. Taj hits the first free throw. They let Fournier sit down. Taj hits both free throws. Spurs inbound the ball. Johnson has the ball, bringing it up. Defended by Quickly. Is that over to Lonnie Walker or Keldon? No. Sjar Eubanks gets it, and that center got stripped. What is it? Kaycock, Gibson over to Randall. Randall dribbling over to Quickly. Quickly kicks it out to Julius. Julius fakes the three. Kicks it right to Quickly. Quickly fakes the three. Kicks it to RJ. RJ for three. Gets it. RJ Barrett scores 23-20. Under 2 minutes left in the first. Knicks in the bonus. Spurs trying to find a way to penetrate. Gets it to Eubanks. Blocked. And Randall rips it over to Quickly. Quickly. Over to... Oh! Who's that? RJ. RJ couldn't complete the lob, but that was a lot of physicality right there. And that's a foul right there. That was a foul all day. Randall fouled Eubanks, so he's heading to the line.
Man. Oh, man.
That would have been
Barrett
yeah, look, he's talking to the ref right now like, yo, that was, you gotta be kidding me right now. Like, that was a whole lot of contact.
They're showing the replay.
Yeah, a little. You know what? I ain't gonna front. RJ should have got that cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something that he was exploring something in new territory.
Yeah. But that's a nice look. We see right now he's having. I at least thank Thibodeau for having more trust in Manuel Quickly to come out in this game. As the Spurs, Sjar Eubanks hits both free throws, 23-22. Knicks up by 1. Quickly over to Julius. Julius to Grimes. Grimes back to Julius. Julius in the paint. And the Spurs deflect the ball out of bounds.
Now,
so Knicks will have 6 left on the shot clock.
Let me say real quick. Why didn't he just take it? He had the advantage on Eubanks. And to a corner three to Gibson.
Because he was driving right. Over to Julius, inbounded to RJ. RJ driving. And it got knocked out of bounds. Knicks have 1.4 left on the shot clock.
Butterfingers. That was a
good defensive.
That was a good strip.
Yeah.
No, I know. That's a good strip.
Inbounds it and almost deflected. Stolen by the Spurs. Spurs attacking. Takes a 3 and cashes it in. Scores 25-23. That's Bryn Forbes, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I hate him.
Former Bucks.
Yep. 53 seconds left. Manuel Quickly has the ball. Dribbling. Kicks it out to Julius, to Grimes. Grimes takes the 3 and misses it. Spurs have the rebound. So Murray driving in the paint, and he gets fouled.
I think that was Lonnie Walker.
Oh no, that was Lonnie Walker.
He's holding his fingers, wrist area.
Oh man, yeesh.
Yeah, he got fouled.
Yeah, they gotta check. Yeah, they might check to see if that was flagrant. But
kind of looked like a clothesline.
Yeah, but it wasn't intentional, so I guess they let it go. Walker at the line. Misses the first.
As
Oh, they're
Gibson
selling
screams,
tickets to the Westchester Knicks.
as Gibson screams, ball don't lie. You pretty much tight clothesline them.
Yeah. As he makes the second free throw, Spurs up by 3, 26-23. It's like a, oh man, offensive foul.
Joe
Who
Curry
was
in the
that on?
building.
Who was that offensive foul on? I didn't.
Oh, I was just saluting Joe Curry, so that's why I didn't see.
Spurs have the ball. They can, shoot the last shot. Dribbling. Walker, mid-range jumper, misses. Knicks running to get the last shot over to Grimes, and it does not count.
Ooh,
But he made it,
man,
but it does not count. Yeah.
the assassin missed that one. So after one in the books, 26-23, Knicks trail by 3 here at the Garden. Well, when we get back, let me give you the stats. Knicks are shooting 34.8% from the field. San Antonio 52.9% from the field. Knicks are 4 of 9 from three-point land. That's 44%. San Antonio 3 of 8 for 37.5%. Knicks are 3 of 4 from the free throw line. San Antonio 5 of 6 from the free throw line. 12 offensive rebounds for New York. 10 for San Antonio. 5 offensive on the offensive glass for the Knicks. 1 only by San Antonio. So they're out there getting second opportunities, and hopefully they could keep cashing it in there. And 5 assists for New York, 4 assists for San Antonio. So we actually, another quarter that we won in assists. We did that against Celtics last game. And we also won this quarter in assists with 5 assists in that. 2 blocks for San Antonio to 1 in New York. New York with 4 steals, San Antonio with 2. 5 turnovers, though, for New York Knicks, 4 for the Spurs. Knicks got only 4 points in the paint. San Antonio with 10 points in the paint. And that's the first quarter. Let's see. The first quarter was led by Evan Fournier with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 6 points for R.J. Barrett with an assist and a rebound. Julius Randle, 2 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson, 5 points, 4 assists. You have 2 points for Todd Gibson, and that's it. Everyone else, no, not in the books. Or quickly had 4 minutes of action, 1 rebound. An assist, Quentin Grimes off the 3 minutes of action. And Alec Burks, 8 minutes of action on the floor. We'll get him going. And salute to my man, Randy Peer. That's the main man I was telling you about, my friend, my good buddy, the San Antonio fan that gives me little insights about his team, about Eubanks. And that's the one when I refer to the San Antonio Spurs, that is my main man, Randy. Salute, Randy. Salute. Always talking good about you whenever the Spurs are in town. Always referencing you. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate seeing you. I hope you're doing well. Puts a smile and let's hope it's a competitive game. You know I want the Knicks to win. I know you want the Spurs to win. As long as it's a competitive game, I'll take it. Jasmine B, salute. Jasmine B, how are you? Welcome.
I won't. I would love to agree with that, Jasmine, but that's not a foregone conclusion right now with the way the Knicks season is going. So we just kind of gotta, we gotta call it. We gotta see what's gonna happen. We gotta.
And she gets an elbow cough.
Yeah, elbow cough. All right, yeah.
As we get ready, and Russell having a little banter with Randy as we inbound the ball here. Let's get going here as they bring the ball up. Murray, he passes it to Forbes. Forbes driving, stops, pushes it on Gibson and misses. Gibson onto that shot. Burks gets the rebound. Toppin's in the game, so the Rat Pack in full effect. Let's get going here as quickly. Toppin, first touch of the game here, passes it to Burks. Burks gets a screen. He's driving, kicks out to Quickly 7 on the shot clock. Quickly at the paint. He puts up the floater, blocked by San Antonio, but ball right to Obi Toppin. Back to Quickly. He's going to put it up, and it's off the rebound. Rebound San Antonio. Here comes the Spurs. Here's Walker. Stops on the dime here. Ooh, puts Grimes on the skates, and they're going to call a offensive foul there.
That was a push off. I saw that.
As Jasmine B's having fun in the chat there. So you'll highlight the chat, Chef Dan, as we take care of the call, vice versa from time to time. Knicks need to do better job guarding the perimeter. So here's quickly bringing the ball up. Quickly. Calling out a play here. He wants some motion. And ball to Toppin to Burks. Burks loses the handle. 5 on the shot clock. Burks, he's going to have to put this up. He puts the jumper, and he's good. Alec Burks hitting a clutch shot there with the shot clock expiring. It's a 1-point game. Here's Forbes. Here's Forbes again. Keeps the ball. Passes it to Walker. Over to Murray. Murray. Back to Walker. 8 on the shot clock. Murray back. And here's the center. And he gets it and a foul. So got to get that. I don't know who that one is. That guy is number 25. Is that Porter?
Poto, yep.
That's Porter? Yeah. Okay, I wasn't too sure. He has long hair here. Last time he had the crew cut or the buzz cut.
Yep, that's Jacopoto.
Jacopoto causing some havoc here. As he's going to try to complete a 3-point play here. Extend this lead to 4. And he misses it. Rebound Toppin. So Knicks will bring it up. Down by 3 here with 10:22 here before halftime. As quickly stops on a dime. Back to Toppin. Toppin to Grimes. Back to Toppin. To Quickly. Quickly. Stops on a dime. Jumper. It's good. So Emmanuel Quickly getting a shot in there. 28-27 with 10 minutes to go here. Here's Spurs bringing the ball up. And Porter wants to post Gibson, but good denial. Here's Forbes. Forbes stops on a dime. Passes it back to Murray. Murray, double team, but now Burks packs on men. Here's Forbes. 6 on the shot clock. Forbes driving, passes quickly, and quickly strips it. But Jacopoto, right place at the right time, gets that bucket. And he got the loose ball, and he made him pay there. Here's Toppin. Back to Quickly. Gibson, deep in the post. Gibson misses that. Totally missed that. He was all alone there in point blank range. Here comes San Antonio. Here's the drive. Bounce pass to Porter. Back to Murray. Murray contact, but no call, but he hits it anyway. So what a shot there. Shows you why Murray wants to be the all-star representative for the San Antonio Spurs. 32-27, and timeout on the floor. With 9:06 here. Wow, Gibson missed that, but, he rarely gets that opportunity like that. I understand maybe a little nerves or, it wasn't second nature, Chef Dan. We'll see
Most
on that
definitely,
there.
but
One thing I don't like
there.
One thing I don't like is when always getting the ball and before he was more confident going to the basket, and he's reverting back to a little bit of last year, turning his back towards the basket, and he gets the ball in his hands, and he quickly has to get it out like hot potato. Toppin, come on, you were doing some good stuff. Don't revert. He's getting back into a shell, and right now I'm a little concerned.
That's something that he has to break out of himself, though. That all comes back to him having an aggressive mindset. Taj Gibson can't be the only guy that's designated to be attacking the rim right now. I know that isn't the Reeds.
Yeah, Obi is thinking too much. Civilized. I believe that. I think he's also. I know he called for a play there, but he wasn't gonna get that ball there because he had a defender on the wing. As soon as that outlet pass would have went to Toppin, that would the lane would have there would have been a defender stealing that ball in that lane. But he has to also want to show it and get out of the perimeter. Go. Cut into the basket, do some good things, and get yourself in some positioning so they can lob the ball over the defender's head, and then you have the opportunity with athleticism to put some buckets down in the post. That's what we need from Obi Toppin. As they're still on a timeout on the floor there, so salute to Gideon.
Definitely.
Gideon in the building, the notorious G Money in the building. Salute to G Money in the building.
Most definitely.
As I was asking, Jasmine B, let me ask you what part of the country you're watching us from. So salute, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our channel and join the Jedi family. We appreciate. We'd like to have you on as part of the Jedi family in the chat, and thank you for those that are subscribed to the channel and those that are new. Hope you enjoy, and please subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it.
Most definitely, Jasmine B. We trying to have the good vibes.
As we're returning from the timeout here. So we all know next the Dallas Mavericks or the New York Knicks of the Western Conference are coming in. on the 12th, 7:30. Says, which former Knicks coach did Gregg Popovich replace at San Antonio? Damn, I knew that one too. I just forgot about him too. I knew that answer to that question.
Showing the all-time wins and everything.
As they inbound the ball here to Toppin. Back to Mitchell Robinson in the game. To quickly. 12 on the shot clock. Quickly from the circle. Puts it up. Mid-range. Rebound Mitchell Robinson again. Back to quickly. Back to Burks. Burks wide open for three. It's off the mark. A loose ball. And Porto comes up with it. To Primo. Driving back. Here's a drive. Puts up the layup. Swatted, but... Oh, wait. Good job by Grimes. Stole the ball here. Here's Burks. He had Grimes, but here's Burks. Keeps his dribble, though. Spins. Stops quickly. 14 on the shot clock. Quickly. He's going to put moves here. Quickly. In the circle, in the paint. Puts up the jumper. It's good. Emmanuel Quickly asserting himself. And 29-32. So Quickly's having a pretty good game.
Most definitely.
As Murray, top of the key here, keeps a dribble, driving in the paint, puts up the layup, and it's good. Count it, and one. Nice move there by Murray, full speed ahead. And those that know me, when Kyle Toppin picks up a foul there, he should have put his body in for instead of the swiping. He should have got in front there. He was above the restriction line, but this is those that know me and watch. I say always go north to south. You get good things when you do that. As he completes the 3-point play, 35-29 here with 8 minutes left before halftime. As Burks is going to wait for a screen, Mitchell Robinson, not a good job of screening, but Burks frees up, misses the shot there. So here, one and done for New York. Here comes San Antonio here with a 6-point lead with 7:40 left here and before halftime. Back to Murray. Looking around before he moves. He gets in deep in the paint, passes it there to Porto. Porto puts up the jumper and the floater, and he hits it. So Porto being in the right place at the right time, give Murray an assist there. 37-29. They're moving the ball and finding the open man. Here's New York. Here's Quickly. 14 on shot clock. Calling a play here. Mitchell Robinson going to attempt for a screen. And here he comes Quickly. Stops. Quickly still in the paint, keeps his dribble, passes it back to Grimes. Grimes rises for three, and that's off the mark. Rebound, and they're going to call a loose ball foul there. He pushed off on Obi Toppin. Toppin had a good position there.
But the offense does not look good right now.
No, too much outside shooting. As Bates-Dope gets a loose ball foul here. The Knicks will have it. New shot clock. They'll inbound the ball here. As Quickly gets the inbound. Quickly. Keeps the dribble back to Burks. Burks driving. He feels contact. He puts it up. And it's good. Count it and one. Alec Burks has a chance for a 3-point play. 37-31 with 7:01.
That was really, really nice. But right now, I don't like the continuity of the Knicks offense. It's kind of one shot and that's it. I'm not seeing multiple actions. The bench isn't cutting.
As Burks complete the 3-point play. 37-32 with 7 minutes before halftime here. As Murray will bring the ball up. Murray passes it to Porto. Passes it to Bates. Bates fakes the pass. Kicks it out. Back to Jaco Porto. Porto driving in the paint. Puts up the floater and misses. He gets his own rebound. Puts it back up. Misses it again. Quickly comes up with the ball. So San Antonio had opportunities there. And here's Quickly. Quickly puts it up for Toppin, and he dunks it in. Obi Toppin uses the force sky high. Skywalkers it in. 37-34 with 6:24 here in the second. Here's Murray. Murray puts up the jumper, and it's off the mark. Ooh, there is Porto with the offensive rebound. Puts it back in. Right place at the right time. 39-34. So Porto making an impact on the glass. You got to box out. Here's Quickly to Grimes. Grimes driving. Grimes put up. Mitchell Robinson with the slam and jam and dunk. Give Quentin Grimes an assist on that play. Yes, indeed. 39-36.
This is continuity.
And I'll keep those back-to-back plays. I'm going to bring that up in a moment when we get a timeout as Primo gets the ball. Primo, who looks more like 17 years old, should be playing AAU, but he's that age. And Primo passes it back. Here's a drive back to Primo. Primo's going to shoot the long three, and that's off the mark. Rebound Burks. So Knicks could have a chance to tie or cut it to 1. A to Z Media, salute in the building. Here's Burks. There's a foul on the floor. Now, when I always tell you when our guards are going with floaters and going to the paint, you need a trail cutter with them. Those back-to-back buckets, you see Grimes going and Mitchell Robinson cutting and being in the right place in the right time for that assist. Also, Obi Toppin, when quickly went for that floater, he cut and he was recipient of the alley-oop. When you cut, that's what they need. That's that kind of offense flow they need as they inbound the ball here, as Pepe Le Pew returns. And here's Burks. Back to Grimes. Grimes rises up for the shot, and it's good. Mid-range shot, long mid-range shot. Quentin Grimes cuts it to a 1-point lead here with 5:18, and we're going to get a timeout on the floor. So Popovich calls a quick timeout here.
Joe Curry, you're absolutely right. Grime really got the dead-eye shot, man. That man right there, that man eats his carrots.
That's
He eats
Quentin,
his carrots.
the silent assassin. Grimes, rolls, and shots.
That was a beautiful play. They just did the replay. The way Grimes had that handle, he drives, he stops, pauses, fakes right back. Defender hesitates one time, he drives in the paint, fakes for the thing, gives himself multiple options just to kick it out to Mitchell Robinson because he has 2 defenders committed on him now. Reason being, he beat his first defender. These continuity plays, things like that.
Indeed, with that one, yeah, and Quentin Grimes, if you could get a 60% or 75% of a Klay Thompson out of him, oof.
I'm not even gonna lie. If I know like the NBA's evolved, so if you could if you really could replicate like people say Allen Houston type stats, that'd be a great boost.
Johnson Selden, salute Johnson Selden, checking in.
Selden in the chat, man. Salute to you. Joe Curry, you thought IQ was the next Houston? Nah, I'm not gonna lie, man. The way IQ he pulls up mid-range and everything. IQ has moxie to me that I think if we gave him the reins, him and Trae Young would be competing for a while in the Eastern Conference. Not as far as like their talent for talent, but I think the shot making ability, because I think he's getting better. We're seeing it right now as far as like no. Zach, I'm not saying Grimes could be Allen Houston. I'm saying like a lot of players nowadays, because offensively everything is gone up. If he could mimic those numbers, then it would be, it would be great for us. Not this year, not even next year, but somewhere down the line in his career. But yeah, I think IQ, we're seeing right now the development of that mid-range shot that he was working on all throughout the off season. That's really coming into fruition for him. Yeah, Johnson Sheldon, we are in here. Everyone's here supporting the Knicks, making sure we get a win. We was close before. It was just around this time of the year last year where we just kept fighting to try and get close to 500. We always was just close to one game and then we fall back.
As Walker misses that shot, here's rebound by Randall. Randall back to Grimes. Grimes dribbling back to Fournier. Fournier driving, stops in the circle, puts it up, and rebound in and out. Rebound by San Antonio. As Johnson will bring the ball up. Johnson, a.k.a. McElmore, passes it to Randall. Randall on the defense. And he passes it to Primo. Primo stops, turns to Lonnie Walker. Walker driving. Walker puts up the shot, and he challenged Mitchell Robinson. No call there. So rebound by Randall. Randall brings the ball back to Grimes. Grimes thought about the three. Back to Fournier. Fournier thought about the three. Now he's going to shoot the three. And it's off the mark, front of the rim, rebound by Primo. So Primo, alley-oop there to Dates. Dates beat Randall, and oof. And no, Randall, you got beat. Don't tell it was on Quentin Grimes. You got beat, my friend. Don't try to blame it on the rookie. That's a forward that beat you in transition. So here's Burks. Back to Randall. Back to Fournier. Fournier driving. Wide open, but he had a layup, and he decides to pass it to Burks for 3, and it's good. They got fortunate there because he had a layup or a floater, and the Knicks tied at 41. So Primo. And there's a foul on Pepe. 3:42 here, all leaving at 41 apiece. Let's see the replay there. Fournier and
That was a nice touch pass by Quentin Grimes.
yes, give us Grimes an assist there. As they'll inbound the ball here, Bates will get the ball in. He gets the ball into Murray. Top of the key here. Keeps his dribble, driving. Pat kicks out. Here's a rise open 3 and misses. Offensive rebound by Murray. Murray still keeps that ball alive there. He has Mitchell Robinson a mismatch. And they're going to call a foul on Burks, trying to deny Eubanks positioning. And I think they're in the bonus. Let's see. No, it's going to be that. No, not in the bonus. The side out of bounds here. So Walker would inbounds the ball into Eubanks. 13 on shot clock. Back to Wall and rises up and off the mark. Rebound Randall. So even at 41, Knicks could take the lead here. As Randall will bring it up. He plants himself to the right corner. Passes it to Fournier. Fournier driving also to the right corner. Fournier, now he finds the curl, puts up the floater, misses. Rebound tried to come out, for, offensive rebound for Randall, but he tried to keep that alive. But San Antonio secures the rebound here. Here's San Antonio in a mismatch. Here's Eubank. Eubank with a dunk. So, oof.
Because that's a mismatch. I saw the mismatch as soon as he laid down trying to talk to the ref.
43-41. Not a good job there, Randall. Here's RJ back in the game. Barrett. Also in the right corner, driving. Kicks off to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson with a dunk, but he's fouled there. So good job there by R.J. Barrett finding Mitchell Robinson. He could have had an assist there, but he'll go to the free throw line. So Mitchell Robinson will earn it the hard way on the line. Seven points for Mitchell Robinson. 3 of 3 from the field. 5 rebounds for Mitch. He hits the first free throw. So Mitchell Robinson hit the first. He has a chance, has another free throw here to try to tie this game here with 2:41 before halftime.
I see some nice continuity with the offense now.
And he hits pair of free throws here. We're all even at 43 apiece with 2:40. Knicks need a stop. Here's a drive kick, and Fournier almost had it, and he comes up with it. Fournier passes it to Barrett. Barrett all alone. Oh, Jay Barrett with the windmill dunk, and it puts the Knicks up by 2. 42, 45, 43 with 2:23 here. And a chance of defense. Here's Forbes. Puts up the shot. It's good. We're all even back at 45. So Brett Forbes, that was a hit, because I used to do that in Milwaukee. I could read his lips there. And here's RJ. RJ again. RJ starting to take it over. Puts up the layup. It's good. RJ Barrett.
That's that right hand magic. That's that right hand magic, baby. It's that right hand magic.
Here's Walker. Passes it back. Knicks up moving their feet. Spins. Puts up the shot. It's good. So nice move there by number 18. That's tied even at 47 apiece here. Mm-hmm. Here's RJ Barrett again. Knicks want to feature him. R.J. Barrett again, going in the paint, puts up the layup, and it's good. R.J. Barrett having his way with the San Antonio Spurs, cooking in the paint as his Knicks take a 2-point lead here. 12 points for Barrett, 5 of 9 from the field. Here comes Walker, back. Here's Lonnie, he puts it up. Back tap, but right to R.J. Barrett again. R.J. Barrett having a feast. R.J. Barrett puts it up, and he's going to go to the free throw line. So R.J. Barrett coming alive here right before the half. Yes, indeed. Let's get this. Indeed, big task. Oh, what a windmill dunk by R.J. Barrett.
Guess he smoked the last he smoked the alley oop. He needed that one.
Oh, I cannot wait to use that on a video. Oh, baby.
Yes.
And he hits a free throw. And my friend, where's my friend at?
What I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
As I got okay, so Kemba Walker, delight to Kemba Walker here. Here's another free throw coming up. So 13 points for Barrett, 5 of 9, 2 of 2 for 3.9. He's looking for his 14th point here. And he gets it. We're at a minute and 15 seconds before halftime. Knicks up 51-47. Knicks at 51 points by the half here. Delightful number finally. We see some offense. Here's passes. Forbes from the corner 3. And that's running the rim. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. RJ Barrett with the ball in his hands. RJ. Drive. Oh, had it low. He had a pickpocket there. So Walker comes up with a pickpocket and he gets it in there. Wow. 49-51 on the turnover. Here's Fournier. Fournier driving. Fournier puts up the floater and hit it too strong there. Rebound rims out. Here comes San Antonio. You have a chance to tie before halftime. Here's Walker. Or take the lead. Walker thought about putting the jump. He passes in deep to Porter. Porter, what was that? But it go offensive rebound. Mitchell Robinson comes up with the swap party. Here comes Randall. 22 seconds here. Randall's going to hold it. It's going to be the final shot here. There's a 1 second differential from game clock to shot clock. Back to Burks. This ball has to get into RJ Barrett's hands, in my opinion. He has to get this closeout shot. Burks, 7 on the shot clock. Then back to Randall. Randall. We don't know what's going to happen. Clunk.
Step back 3, front of the rim.
Golly.
And that was not a good shot.
Why? Give that ball to RJ Barrett. My God, enough with this guy already. He doesn't hit he's our main guy, but when the clock is gonna run down before a half, before a game, he's not the guy to hit that shot. He never does. My God, rinse and repeat. In definition of insanity, doing over the same nonsense. My goodness. Oh, and RJ's hot. He's hot. Let him close that shot. Let him get that shot. Use momentum. It's but asinine. It's asinine. My God. Why? Chef Dan, what's your thoughts on that? I just had a vent, man, because I want Randall to do good. I want the And by the way, anyone
but it's the simple decisions. These type of decisions. I remember the last time we were playing the Spurs. You remember it was during the third quarter. RJ started getting a rhythm. They had a kind of a set play where both of them would curl, get to the top of the key. Randall passes it to RJ, and RJ decides what to do. Like, after RJ got 3 buckets in a row, Randall got the ball. You think he'd pass it to RJ for a 4th time? Just keep killing him, right? Nope. He decides to take it himself. And the shot, luckily it hit, but it was a bad shot. Like, he was draped all over, took a fadeaway shot, everything. I was like, that's a bad shot. It's just bad decisions. These are bad decisions. Why would you take the last shot of the quarter?
And what makes me
the guy who's hot.
Yeah, what makes me mad about it is that we seen last year he's capable of doing good calls and good plays. We seen it last year. He's above this crap that we seen on the floor this year. He's above it. The talent is there. You don't go from overnight to this what we getting.
That's the real
That's why
issue.
we're mad.
Literally, like I can, I told myself this year, I said, hey, all those mid-ranges that he was shooting last year, that he was hitting, I expect those numbers to come down. Because he was hitting it at a Michael Jordan, Kawhi Leonard-esque rate that we all know Randall ain't got that type of talent. I knew that was going to come down. But he was making way better decisions last year. I remember the Grizzlies game. Who did he let close out the game? RJ. Why? Because RJ had the game going at last minute. I'm going to draw the attention, get it to RJ. RJ is going already, but this time it's like, my God, this time, like this, all this is all between the head right here, and we're seeing like this was just poor decision making.
It's atrocious, and the thing is, that's what frustrates us. And it's not because we want him to do well. We want him to play. If you do smart plays and you play well, we're not gonna get mad at you. And I get to the stats, but now you'll see why, guys. He wasn't thought about immediately by the coaches. He was the last selected member on the All-Star team last year. He also was not selected in Team USA. And yes, we love him on our but this is what the league thinks about him, man. And we have people all over the chat. We all have people all over from different teams, from fan base from other teams, and they tell us, we're overvaluing Julius Randle, and I've went to the woodworks last year defending Julius Randle, and he's not my likable player, my type of player that I want him going forward, but I can see why other team fans from other teams see Julius and doesn't see what we see. Even though we see him night in, night out, and we get frustrated, we know that the talent's there, but the league has this stereotype on Julius Randle, and man, it's starting to show here. And it's like maybe I don't know. I hope I'm eating crow, because like I said, like the way you had that 3-piece yesterday of McDonald's, I don't mind having a 3-piece of crow on Julius Randle. I will be more than happy to eat it.
I would be more than happy, but this is what Joe Curry really just said right here in the chat. This is what I'm really thinking about. This season, I thought his points would drop, but he would keep his rebounding and increase his assists. That means you realize to be more of a team player and get with the concept. You start to see certain guys are getting hot. You feed the hot hand. That's it.
And I know if he's hot, I know he's gonna want people to feed him, and he's got to remember that, man. If you're hot, they're going to feed you. And you're going to have nights where he's going to be super hot, and hope his teammates feed him. But you know what's going to happen? The night he's hot, teammates are not going to feed him, man. They're going to be like, I'm going to go for mines, man. And that sucks, because that's how you revert to a bad losing culture. You want to establish a winning.
These guys are like that. I really don't think these guys are like that. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but no. It's because the rest of the team, this is why we're so maligned with him. It's like, it seems like everyone else seems to get it. Share the ball. Like, he was off the court. IQ was on the court. You see that, we're trying to fight back and claw back. Everyone starts to notice, all right, let's get some motion going. Let's, share the ball, move around. Let's cut a little more. This guy comes into the game and he doesn't want to cut.
That too. Also, that's like Kevin says, that's basketball etiquette. You feed the hot hand, and vice versa, because and he has the talent, night in, night out, that he becomes the hot hand. That next game he might be the hot hand against Dallas's hometown team. You remember, hey, you want people to feed you the ball. This game is televised back home to Dallas, where you're from. Where hopefully we can send you back there one day. I'm getting off the rails a little bit, but we hope that we feed you so we could showcase you and back home and say, yo, look what you're doing. Look at the big things you're doing in New York. So, hopefully this is something going forward that it's not an issue. Also, he let Bates get ahead of him on the transition, ahead of him, and for that, and you just stopped. Why? That you see the ball coming your way. You gotta follow your man, and it's not like he was going on. It wasn't a 2-on-1 situation where he has to play. You had your teammates backpedaling. You had help. I didn't get that. I'm like, I don't know. I understand all superstars take a time off and play. Okay, that's fine. You want to say Durant might take a playoff so far, but Durant, man, you can't compare yourself to those guys, because the guys bring it. They making the shots. They're adjusting. They know when to feed a hot hand. It's so much different things, so much etiquette that we could break down, dissect it. And also, what also makes a magnitude, Chef Dan, his actions of that last home game. And now you're going to be on a microscope. You're going to be a magnifying glass, and we're going to now.
Under a microscope. Yep.
And now we're going to every little thing everything's going to dissect, every little kinks or any little crimics. We're going to be able to see it, and we're going to point it out because you put that spotlight on it. We don't want to, but by your actions now, we're gonna dissect every little thing that you might have gotten away in the past, and now it might be downhill, man. It sucks. This might be the beginning of the end of the disintegration of Julius Randle as a New York Knick. I hope not. Like I said, I want to sit here and have a big bowl of crow, like a big salad, and just chop in, and if I have to have it raw with no water and dry and let me, it was for Julius Randle to better temperament for the team to help us, and he balls out. I'm more than happy to choke on eating crow, and prove me wrong, because I want Randle to succeed. That's the thing. Dude, guys, I don't want to be a playing team nor a lottery team. I want to be even if it's the number 6 seed going against the 3, I want to be in the playoffs, man. And I want to be in the playoffs, and I want to have a playoff series. That's what I want. I don't, dude. Wow.
It's a lot of this, man. I'm saying, man.
And the thing is,
a lot of this is self-inflicted. It's self-inflicted.
And you know what, Jeff Dan? It's funny because we have a 2-point lead and we act like we're down by 15.
But it's like it sucks that we sound like that, but it's because we're smart enough to see a bad trend coming.
Oh, no.
That's what I can say. We're smart enough to see a bad trend coming. We're smart enough to see, like, all right, the third quarter of doom is clearly coming. If your defense is going to be like this, I know who they're going to pick on. Ay.
Oh man, so let's and also it's in the third quarter. Let's see third quarter. And the thing is, it's gonna be difficult. I don't think it'll be difficult. I don't know if Thibodeau will want to go into the at the locker room and call him out on that, the hot hand. I don't know what happens in that locker room when it's said. Hopefully maybe that's something that leads into the reason why they have lackluster third quarters. Maybe Thibodeau hammers them so much that they come out either not motivated or down because of Thibodeau's sometimes even when a 2-point lead, he's not happy because I guess the message of trying to push the pace or do things, and maybe they come out like, I don't know, maybe they overthink. I'm just trying to see why also we come out in these third quarters of dooms, and then they get into a rhythm. I don't know. I'm just trying to see what it is. Hopefully
it may be. I don't know. You know what I can say, that a lot of it comes back to some of these self-inflicted wounds. We notice we get like one bad play, and then we just add on another and add on another.
Sup, Z? What's going on?
Finally getting some energy a little bit today, and I've been in bed all day. Feeling like dog crap, but I'll get there.
Plenty of fluids, my friend. Plenty of fluids.
Mm-hmm.
I would suggest, but I don't know if it worked. I don't know. You might like it, but call an enema.
I might like it.
Hey, I was hot with Julius Randle, so I had to come out with a laugh, a little joke.
Leave studio.
Yeah.
No, all jokes aside, man. I hope you're doing well. And Milo's still doing well, doing good. No,
yeah,
still okay.
He had 102-degree fever today, but it broke.
Oh.
So. Everybody says about vitamin C, but I'm done watching Orange Julius. I am done watching Orange Julius.
There you go. You're getting into the comedic aspect. I love it.
Normally I am. I'm just out of it. Chef Dan and I were talking about it last night. I really didn't think COVID was going to be this bad.
No. Let's not talk about what we talked about last night, because we will be called insane if we reference it.
I just meant for me. I thought, since I was vaccinated, I thought it wasn't going to be this bad, but I've been feeling like dog crap.
Yeah. Yeah, I spoke.
I will not go in any deeper. I will not talk any other bit. I'm tired of watching Orange Julius play, Chef Dan.
You and me both right now, because I'm telling you, I was really harping right back to that defensive assignment that he had, where his man just beat him up the court. That's it. His man beat him up the court, and then he got mad at Quentin Grimes, like Quentin Grimes was supposed to do something with the 7-footer. Like what, bro? You gotta You gotta be kidding me, bro. You serious? Well, what was Quentin Grimes supposed to do? What was Quentin Grimes supposed to do?
That's all I got to say right here. See this thumbs down?
Yeah.
Quentin Grimes should tell Julius what Julius told the fans.
I know IQ has been telling him that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't say this just to bring up Antoine. You know, don't think I'm trying to do that. Antoine, hopefully you're not listening to me. Do you think this any of this could be solved with having like Derrick Rose back as leadership, like having him around the team more often, like on the floor? Do you think any of this lackluster play? Because it seemed like Julius played a lot better when Derrick Rose was out because he respected him, and it's been well known and well documented.
But you also have Todd Gibson there.
Yeah, but still, he don't get the same respect as Derrick Rose does.
No, because this is the thing. As much as Taj Gibson can influence, as much as Taj Gibson can influence stuff off the court, he can't influence it on the court the way Derrick Rose does. Derrick Rose he falls in the point guard, lineup, so he naturally has the ball in his hand a lot more. He can dictate a lot of things.
But he's a certified MVP too. You can't. Julius can't say a damn thing to him about who is better. He's below Derrick Rose. That's why I say maybe some of that last year kept him in check.
Well, remember Rose came in later.
Yeah. And Julius played his best basketball with Derrick Rose there.
You might be right. there. There is some truth, a lot of truth to that.
I don't know. I don't know what Antoine thinks.
I think Antoine took the night off. Is
good.
Yeah.
Kenny Payne. Looks like they're getting ready to get started.
Yes, indeed. And as the fans are sitting there eating a $25 pretzel and a
$375 $6-pack
and an $18 hot dog. Look at them chomping away on that hot dog,
enjoying it, eating the glizzy.
For that price, yeah, of course. Savor every bit of it, my friend.
It looks like you're enjoying seeing it.
Yeah, as we start here, as Walker to Primo to Bates, back to Walker. Actually, Murray 8 on the shot clock. Murray bounce pass to Walker. Walker in the paint. He's gonna put it over RJ. Air ball, rebound by Bates, but he's gonna have to put it up there, and it's gonna be what they're gonna call here. What nonsense they're gonna call here?
Julius is already complaining.
It's not a foul. I think the shot clock stopped for a moment, so they're checking to see. There's 1.7 on the shot clock here, and let's see what happened. Oh, they want to see if the ball touched, and it did not. That's an air ball. That did not touch the rim. It didn't graze it. Didn't braze it. They did it. Say it did. Oh, my God. That's the worst call. My goodness. So, ref's back into NBA form here, and here's an inbound play, and off the glass. So thank you, refs. They give an assist to the referees there. 51 even. A nice assist by the Zebras. Randall back to RJ. RJ was doing well in the first. RJ puts up the floater to Mitchell Robinson, and that's the foul there. So remember the two-man game that I mentioned. When RJ goes to the basket going strong, he needs a cutter, a trailer to go with him. And look at that. Mitchell Robinson will go to the line here, rewarded on the alley-oop.
As they replayed DeJounte Murray's floater. I always liked DeJounte Murray's game. I thought he was another get that we should look at.
I don't know if San Antonio is willing, and he hit the first free throw.
They're losing back.
I know they're not, but I just meant that was just someone I would like on the team.
Unless if they blow it up. Popovich retires. Hammond is going to Las Vegas. We don't know what the direction of that team as he hits a free throw here. Both free throws, 53-51. Mitchell Robinson has hit his free throws so far tonight. As Murray brings the ball up here over to Porto, stops, It's going to back to Primo. Primo drives. He's going to put up the mid-range, and he hits it. So Josh Primo, nice touch there from the 16-year-old.
He looks like he's
53,
13.
53. Yeah, he looks like he's 13. He looks like Carmelo's son. It's that young. As RJ back to Randall. Back to Randall. Is going to shoot the 3, and he misses it. Rebound by Primo. Now Primo driving. Primo put it up, and good job by Barrett coming in there and harassing him. Rebound New York. Here's Burks. Burks on the wing. He's going to wait for his teammates to get back. Good job by San Antonio getting back in transition. Here's RJ. RJ and put up by the foul line, and it's good. RJ Barrett hits it. 55-53 here. So Barrett continuing his hot shooting from the first half here. 16 points, 6 of 10 from the field. As Walker, back to Primo. Primo on the wing. Primo keeps his dribble right to Porter. Porter putting a move. He puts the hook, and he hits it right over Mitchell Robinson. So
Mitch is exposed every time they have a big with actually some sort of a post game.
All even at 55. Here's Fournier. Pepe Le Pew from has the curl. Is going to try to find Randall, but he gives it back to Burks. 10 on the shot clock. Burks on the right side looking for a screen. And he goes, he puts it up, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Free throw's coming up. He got bailed out there with 5 seconds on the shot clock. He'll get some free throws coming up. And C. Sybil says, RJ trying to get a 30-piece, just like Chef Dan yesterday.
No, that was a 65-piece.
Oh, come on, man. That was just a 10-piece. Y'all stretching it.
That wasn't just a 10. You took 3 hours. You took 3 hours to get that 10-piece.
And he hits one. But all right, if it was a 10-piece, I'll give you that. But you had a triple-double.
Oh, man.
It was 3 10-pieces. It was 3 10-pieces.
Triple-double, hot hamburger, French fries,
apple pie,
and the 10-piece. So you had a quadruple-double.
And a Diet Coke.
Burks
and a Diet
just hit
Coke.
the second free throw. Let's talk about the free throws and
And a Diet. This
55,
free throw is
56
brought to
here.
you by Diet Coke.
Yes, as Burks goes 2 for 2 from the line, up 57-55. And I'm loving it as they bring the ball up here. Lonnie Walker back to Primo. Primo off the curl back to Walker. Walker rises up for 3, and that's in front of the rim. Rebound Randall. Randall brings the ball up. Randall got the ball past there. Got a good job there by Murray. Put his hands up and deflected. 20 on the shot clock. The Knicks will have it. So Randall telegraphed that pass. Body language looks a little concerning, but Pepe Le Pew with the ball here. Pepe rises up for 3. It's good! Pepe Le Pew from downtown. 60-55. Here's Walker.
Let the graphic do it next time.
Walker. And foul there. I didn't have enough time to do the Pepe Le Pew graphic there. So.
What's going on, Robert Parr?
I think Fournier might have gotten the games confused.
55-60 as they inbound the ball here. San Antonio, Murray, 13 on shot clock. Murray driving and the paint. He puts up the mid-range and it rims. Nope. And here's Porter with the rebound. He misses it. So rebound Todd Gibson. He had a chance at point blank range. Couldn't get it. Here's Pepe Le Pew feels it, but he got stolen by Josh Primo. Here comes San Antonio transition. Porter back to Walker. Transition 3. Puts it up. It's good. So San Antonio hits a 3-pointer. Transition 3 as timeout. As Coach Thibodeau calls a timeout there. Give some words of encouragement to Fournier. As Fournier acknowledges coach, taps him on his chest as we head to the timeout on the floor. So here on the BX Sports Jedi Network, Return of the Knicks, watch along and play-by-play. So salute to everyone listening to us from everywhere, from Philippines all the way to YouTube, everyone in the chat. I appreciate you guys listening to us on the watch along, on the play-by-play. We got Chef Dan, A to Z Media, Zach, under the weather, but as a true trooper in here, fighting it, going, and man, thank you, Zach.
No problem. Man, feeling under the weather, but I'll play through some injury tonight. We'll see.
Hopefully, he's looking forward to that enema, but I don't know.
I swear to God.
This guy Jedi, he can't help himself.
How much Ciroc did you have tonight, Jedi? How much Bacardi?
No, I can't.
He drinks the Johnny Walker. That's what he
Yeah,
drinks.
yeah.
How many Johnny Walkers?
Man, I gotta buy another bottle. I don't have. Hey, Johnny Walker, we need you
We
as a
know he
sponsor.
emptied the bottle. That's what we
I
know
gotta-
for sure.
Hey, have you seen the Knicks? Did you see that game on Saturday?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah. That deserves.
I was too busy watching the Cowboys.
oh, I'm sorry for you. That's why you're sick.
Yeah, I got COVID. I can't do the watch along. I'm not
Now that
crying. It's the COVID.
Now that we have a small moment, though, what's your thoughts? And I know I'm taking a little gear. What's your thoughts on the Dolphins? That was disgusting. Firing Flores. And I want to be on. If you do your program this week, if you're feeling up to it, well, I want to come on and I want to have a good take on that. So if Zach does the football, A to Z Media, we'll take a time, a moment here. He's gonna, if he feels good, no pressure. If he feels good, talk about the preview of the playoffs with the Cowboys and talk about the end of the season football.
I love that.
That's why you need to hit a notification bell, subscribe, follow, and watch it, and let us know. We'll share it here on the Jedi Network, through the community, so you can go to his channel and subscribe. And I got a few thoughts about the football season, especially with the Dolphins. Right now, I hopefully I can get some time to marinate, but I'm not happy with the Dolphins the way they said it.
You let me know whenever I'm off till the 20th. I got to stay in this damn room. So
No, it's
I
your
picked
health.
this podcast room for a reason. So I'm ready whenever you are, and I'm okay with that.
Your health is more important when you feel, win and strong as Burks will bring down the ball. We're ready to go on that preview. So as Fournier brings the ball up, Fournier thought about the three. He passes it to Barrett. Barrett, 7 on the shot clock. Barrett has Prem on him. He's kill cast the dribble. He puts up the floater and it's going to bounce, and he gets the bounce. Jay Barrett gets the bounce there, so he continues his hot shooting.
He's the GOAT.
As Portal from the top of the key, Portal to Bates. Bates is going to shoot the three and rebound by Randall. San Antonio normally a good 3-point shooting team. Here's Randall. Randall, he's catapulting up, passes to Pepe. Pepe for 3, and he's going to get a foul. So Pepe Le Pew draws a foul. Portal not happy there.
Just realized Popovich cut his mop. He was looking like a caveman the past couple of years. Just realized
he looks like a hobo from Union Square. We have a timeout.
That's crazy. I'm really looking at it as like, he's looking disgusted, but it's like, your organization is known for this. I'm sorry. Your organization, the Spurs, is known for this. This undercutting is originated. Well, it's made famous really by the Spurs, and a lot of people think it's Zaza Pachulia. No, this started before with.
It was the Hawks with Delonte Jones.
No, but I believe
that injured Kobe.
No, before that, the Spurs had who they had doing
Bruce
this.
Bowen.
Yes, Bruce Bowen.
Yeah, it was. That's right there. Joe Curry mentioned it in the chat. So Joe Curry, wow.
Salute to you, Joe Curry. Thank you for the assist. But yeah, that's the other thing I want to say, Joe Curry. How we at home and we can't get no home cooking from the rest? Nothing.
Did they call it the foul possession there? What did they challenge that, guys?
No, they were looking to see if it was a flagrant.
No, Pepe's at the free throw line.
A 3-point free throw here for Pepe Le Pew.
Really asked him a second to. You asked me about Flores. I'm with you. That was. They made an excuse because they wanted to get rid of him for other reasons, but he was a heck of a head coach. He just didn't listen to what the front office wanted.
Pepe has hit both free throws. He has another free throw coming up. Knicks trying to extend this lead here, 64-58 here with 7:45. And he hits all 3 free throws. So Pepe Le Pew with 3 points here, 3-point field goal here with the hard way on the strike. 14 points for Pepe, 4 for 11, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. So here's San Antonio. Here's Murray. Murray in the paint, passes the Primo, rises up for three, and that's good in rhythm. So Charles Primo hits a three in rhythm, 61-65. Big bucket there for San Antonio. This game could have gotten a little bit out of hand. As Fournier, top of the key, he has Primo on him. Now bounce pass to RJ. RJ bounce pass to Todd Gibson with a dunk. Give RJ Barrett an assist there. And
Nice
the
pocket
man from
pass.
Brooklyn. Nice pocket pass. 61-67 with 7 minutes. Good job there, Steve.
Murray is getting all his spots tonight.
And
Yeah.
Murray.
He's a special talent, man. Hampered by that knee injury, but he's a special talent.
As we get a foul call here. A little stoppage there.
And Chef Dan, you're seeing kind of the way they're using RJ the past 3 to 5 games, the way the Canadian national team used him.
Yep, and we're seeing a lot of successful offensive, possessions with that.
Yeah.
As they'll inbound the ball here. Primo. Over to Eubanks. Oh, almost lost that possession there. Eubanks. Over to Murray. Murray driving. Puts up a floater over Mitchell Robinson. A nice tough shot there by Murray. High off the glass. 63-67 there. That was a key play there for San Antonio. As they bring the ball up here. Randall back to RJ. RJ top of the key. RJ still keeps the ball in his hands. RJ passes to Burks. Burks wide open three. And that's misses. But nice pass by Barrett finding open Burks there. Missed an assist there. Here's Murray. Murray trying to take over. Murray again, but blocked by Mitchell Robinson. 15 on the shot clock. Good job by Mitchell. No foul call. And good job there. So they'll inbound the ball underneath the basket here. 6:27 in the third quarter, 67-63, as Murray will inbound the ball here. Murray over to Eubanks, back to Murray. Murray rises up for three, and he misses. Rebound Randall. Randall to RJ. Immediately, RJ gets the ball. Here's RJ. RJ back to Randall. Randall passes the three back to Burks. Randall calling for it. Randall has a mismatch. Randall going, he has a double team. Up in the air to Pepe. Pepe driving, hands contact, and he puts it up, and he will go to the free throw line. So good job there by Fournier trying to knock it off the glass there, and he'll go to the line. Forbes with the foul. 6:06 here, 67-63, but free throws for Pepe Le Pew. He will good turn back to the free throw line.
I like his aggression tonight. He's not settling for just the catch and shoot situations. He's getting to the rack and getting to the line. I like this version of Pepe.
And Pepe Le Pew hits the first free throw. He has another free throw coming up. 15 points for Pepe. He looks hunting for a 16th. And he misses it. Goes 1 of 2 from the line. 68-63 here with 6 minutes. As Zach's electric toothbrushes charge. And he hits a long-range jumper. Three-point game. Burks almost had it stolen, deflected, but Randall lets it go and turnover. Ooh, why did he stop? He didn't go after that ball. 68-65 here. So San Antonio has a chance to tie or cut it to 1 with 5:43 here in the third quarter. And Kokak comes in. So some of these unfamiliar names, as Emmanuel Quickly will come in with 5:43 here. Burks will have a seat. Burks playing well. Missed a couple of shots, though, but they'll inbound the ball here. And Forbes over to Eubanks. Eubanks double team back to Forbes. Wide open for three. And that's in front of the rim. Rebound Pepe Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew brings the ball up. As I can't, for some reason, my screen stopped for a moment. It's about to roll right now. Give me a second. And
it went Randall. Over to Randall.
Randall back to Fournier. Fournier gonna rises up for three, and that's good. Pepe Le Pew from downtown. He hits a three-pointer. 71-65 with 5:22 here. Kelvin has 5:17, and they're gonna call a foul here.
Robert Parker.
4 foul. Just what we need in time when he's hot. He took out Pepe, so Pepe picks up a foul here. Man, Pepe Le Pew was getting acclimated here in the offense, getting shooter's touch.
Yeah, but they put in Grimes, so everybody should be happy.
Quentin Grimes. Yes, indeed. The silent assassin will come in. As Obi Toppin getting a DoorDash meal there. Telling the lady what he wants for his pre-game, and he knocks the ball out of bounds. Knicks will have it here. San Antonio will have it with 11 on the shot clock.
She said she couldn't bring it because she was getting Chef Dance next 50 piece.
As they inbound the ball here, Taylor Johnson over to Murray. Murray driving, puts up the shot, and that's good. So tough shot there by Murray. Murray keeping the Spurs, putting the team on his back here. 67-71 here with 5 minutes here. Here's quickly to RJ. RJ, the hot hand. RJ going to the basket, going strong, puts up the floater. It's good. RJ Barrett. 73-67. I can't do anything about
you
that.
Have to, don't say it.
here's quickly. No, they shout me out all the time when I'm behind.
Nah, because he was with me.
Barrett puts up contact and foul. Gets it and one. RJ Barrett. Yes, indeed. The young man from Duke doing it tonight.
What I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
I love the girl that cracks up with him. That's what makes me laugh. The girl, his daughter, whoever's recording the video, he just cracks up. Timeout on the floor. 67-75 with 4:34.
Yeah, I noticed you didn't want to say his name all throughout this quarter.
Who's that?
Randall, what's going on with Randall? Julius Randle.
Did you really?
You did not want to say his name all throughout this quarter.
You got to get us started like that.
I had to say it because
I brought up that. Are you not entertained?
All I'm saying is whenever
Making my
Fournier
chest
passed
hurt.
the ball to him, Jedi's screen suddenly froze and he couldn't say a name. And oh wait, it got right back to Fournier.
No, it froze.
Look,
I didn't see
Randall used to freeze RJ out. Now we're freezing Randall out on the watch.
Yeah,
there you go.
We need to freeze him out.
From one Randall hater to another.
Oh, you guys are too much. And Randall's good. He just got to rebound and stay out of the way. And what more do you want? Yeah, I agree. Randall. And then, re-civilized. Randall is sleepwalking towards the cliff. Yeah, you're right.
Ain't that the comment of the night? I got to star that one.
He's actually walking around like Pepe Le Pew. You know how Pepe Le Pew will go confident with the boink, boink, boink after the cat. And that's him on offense. Boink, no. And I don't say you have to go play like a man with your head on fire, but with a little bit of urgency, a little bit of tempo would be nice. Not that I know he's.
Here's what. Sorry for cutting you off, but here's what I need to see. If we clearly see it, you're not getting the basket right now. Why are you not, being a team player now at this point? Set harder screens, try and go for, he's getting rebounds. Yeah, a lot more things. I don't know. He's kind of just like lackadaisical on the offensive end. We're seeing it right now. If he's not part of the offensive action, then he's kind of just, just loafing around.
As we get back to action, a little bit of a note in the fourth quarter, 95-93 Bucks and the Hornets. That's a pretty good game out there. They both going back and forth. Hornets trying to separate themselves from the mediocrity of the Eastern Conference, from 6 down to 12. Everybody's bunched up. They're trying to assert themselves, probably be a 5th seed type of run and get them some space. But they got the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're all leaving at 95. That's a good game there as we get back into action.
That's what G Money's watching right now. His other Hornets.
And RJ Barrett, it's some free throw here. So 67-76, he completes the 3-point play. He's over there watching Kelly Oubre. 76-67 with 4:30, with 25 here. Passes it to Walker. Walker's back to Murray. Murray driving, kicks out. Here's Johnson, and he misses. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Got that up high there. Here's quickly. Quickly still keeps his dribble. Quickly, 17 on the shot clock. He's going to feature RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett has Post Malone on him. He's posting Post Malone. Passes it to Grimes. He rises. It's good. Quentin Grimes from downtown. Give that man an assist, R.J. Barrett, and Grimes the silent assassin.
Because he's white with tattoos, he's Post Malone.
Yeah.
Here's a drive. Stop. Passes it back to Post Malone. Malone drives back to Walker. And there's a timeout, foul on the floor there. I was going to say Roland, but Roland from Claws, no one really gets that one. So I'll go with Post Malone.
He started balling when he was young.
Yeah.
As Johnson, a.k.a. Post Malone, would inbound here to Walker. Walker rises up, and he hits it. So Lonnie Walker
Harrisburg native.
hits
Harrisburg, PA.
it. As quickly will bring the ball here. Quickly to R.J. Barrett. Barrett passes it quickly, puts up the floater. And Mitchell Robinson had it, but missed it, and they're going to call a foul here. So Mitchell Robinson causing havoc in the interior for the San Antonio Spurs tonight. He will go to the line to shoot some free throws. Knicks have a 10-point lead. Just like that, they need to keep adding. The Rat Pack adding to this lead. Can the Rat Pack continue and provide this lead in the fourth quarter for the starting unit? And we'll find out as Mitchell Robinson will go to the free throw line here for a pair of free throws. He misses it, hits in front of the rim there. Mitch misses both free throws here. San Antonio will come up with the ball here. Walker. Interesting to see here. Randall on the floor with the second unit with RJ. But here's a little different matchup. Backdoor cut to Malone. Post Malone has Randall. He passes it to Walker. Walker driving. Has contact. No call there. But here's Juback. Blocked by R.J. Barrett. Barrett comes up with a nice block. Barrett's engaged here in this game. Here's Grimes, the silent assassin. He rises up for three. It's off the mark. Loose ball. Last touch by Richard Robinson. San Antonio will have it here with 2:51. It'd be interesting to see if when Tibbs will bring in Toppin. It'd be nice for him to steal this last 2 minutes and 50 seconds, but no substitution yet. Here's Murray. Murray off a screen, double screen. Murray keeps the dribble. Back to Walker. 13 on the shot clock. Walker surveils. He has Randall. He goes out to Randall. And count it, and a foul. And I don't know. When Obi Toppin gets those fouls like that, he gets pulled right away. I mean, I think you should pull Mr. Randall in the moment here. Just saying. Hashtag
That's
free
a lazy
Obi.
foul.
Hashtag free Obi.
That's a lazy foul.
So 14 points for Lonnie Walker, the fourth. 5 for 15 with 2 assists. That's Josh Primo will substitute for Post Malone as he's going on tour to the bench.
Jesus Christ.
And he hits a free throw here. 72-79. So he completes the 3-point play here. With 2:33 here. Randall's still on the floor. Here's RJ. Step back three. In front of the rim. Rebound by Bate. Here comes San Antonio. Passes. Here's Primo. Primo dancing. And this is going to be a backcourt violation. And it is. So Knicks will have it there. Turnover. As Popovich. Looks like he just came out of 14th Street. Ask him, hope he had a couple with a pocket full of nickels and quarters.
Ooh.
As they unbound the ball here, they quickly. Right to RJ Barrett from the curl. Barrett. Bounce pass to Randall. Randall back to Barrett. Here comes Barrett. Strong. Euro step. Puts it up. Blocked by. But Barrett gets the ball back. Loose ball. Quickly. Driving. Quickly back to Grimes. Grimes get the ball here. Grimes passes to Quickly. Quickly puts it up. No, passes it back out to Randall. Randall blocked. And they're gonna call a turnover. As
Pass the ball, Mello. Jesus. You got a wide open RJ in the corner. Wide open.
a little bit undecisive there in that possession for both Quickly and Grimes, and it resulted in Randall turning the ball over. And I can't beat Randall on that one. Here's Lonnie Walker. Almost had the ball stripped. And this ball's still alive. Rebound, New York. Here's quickly. Back to Randall. Randall to Grimes. He passed it. And they say Grimes stepped out of bounds. So turnover. Would like to see a replay on that there. Because that old man was just barely getting to that side of the court to see that play.
Physical.
Mm-hmm.
And they're letting him play, too.
Yes,
mostly. Mostly.
Here's Walker back to rises up for three and in and out misses, but Porto blocked by Mitchell Robinson there. Porto wanted a call, no call. Here's Primo. He got bumped, but he stopped. Bounce pass there, and he puts up the shot. And good job by Quickly with a good defense by Magnum Quickly as Lonnie Walker tried to go for the layup. But here's Barrett. Barrett keeps his dribble. Barrett still keeps the ball. Barrett goes up, puts up the layup, and he gets the call. So he'll go to the free throw line. So good job, good pace. Back and forth, good defense. Guys are moving with their feet. Good defense, and referees are letting them play a little physical, and it's a little it's a refreshing game to watch.
And, you know, at the same time, too, two really good throwback coaches. You're seeing a well-coached game, and you're also seeing RJ doing these things, although it's not like a Robert Williams. But Lonnie Walker, like 30 minutes from me, I've watched a lot of him. He can really defend. He's a really good – he was drafted in the NBA off of perimeter defense, so he's not doing it against scrubs.
So RJ missed the first free throw. He has another one coming up here, 72-78 with 58.6 seconds as RJ hits the free throw here. Goes 1 of 2 from the line, 79-72 with 58 seconds in the third quarter. And here's Murray. Murray puts up the loop, scoop layup. He got his own rebound and puts it back in there. So he followed the shot, didn't give up, got his own rebound. It's a 5-point game here with 46 seconds here. And Quickly keeps the ball. Quickly's going to shoot the three. It's good. 3-pointer. Emmanuel Quickly from downtown. And just like that, 82-84. Solid shot there, important shot.
You notice
and here's Walker. Walker passes it. He's fronted by Obi Toppin. Good job by Toppin being in the right place at the right time. Here's Gibson. Gibson back to Grimes. Grimes going to call play back to Quickly. They're going to slow the ball down here. There's going to 5-second differential shot clock and game clock. RJ Barrett with the ball in his hands here. 10 on the shot clock. So Barrett, look for him to start making his move here. Barrett driving in the paint. Barrett passes it to Grimes. Grimes rises up for three. It's off the mark. Ooh, Obi Toppin had a hand on it, but San Antonio comes up with it, and it looks like they're going to turn the ball over. Knicks will have it here with 5.3 seconds, or let's see what the call on the floor is. It looked like an outlet pass.
On the
they called a loose ball foul.
Ooh,
on
wow.
Quentin Grimes, yeah.
Okay.
12-year-old to the free throw line. Chef Dan, what are you door dashing tonight?
Oh, man,
What's on the
I don't
menu?
know. I don't know.
I'm thinking about door dashing something myself.
I'm loving it. I'm thinking of a cheeseburger. McDonald's double quarter pounder. 1 of 2. So McDonald's, throw some up here. Or Chick-fil-A, but Chick-fil-A closes early. I would like a Chick-fil-A. As RJ Barrett inbounds the top end, back to Barrett. Barrett for the shot clock. Barrett driving. Barrett puts it up. Ooh, in front of the rim. So nice job. The Knicks got down court. You didn't expect the speed and that play with 5 seconds with RJ Barrett going down the full length there. 82-75 here. Heading to the fourth quarter where Chef Dan will take you the rest of the way. Salute to Eric Pinedo in the Facebook app watching with us. Eric Pinedo and Lisandra Hayes as well. So salute Joel Oliva from the Philippines, Noe and Morales as well from the Philippines. Of course, Maria, always watching us in the Facebook app. Salute to everyone. And in Twitch. Well, for some reason, the Twitter world did not allow me to stream in Twitter for some reason. So I went to Twitch.
And if you're football fans, like I know it's for my channel, but I'm just an update. National championship, second quarter, 6-3 Bama. So it's a field goal fest.
They said that was going to be one of the lowest scoring games. You know that the Michigan and Georgia game was one of the highest scoring college football games in quite some time.
Yeah, that's because of Georgia, not because of Michigan. But yes, yeah.
Oof. Kicking field goals. Don't I know about it?
No, you guys missed your field goals.
Get out of here, bro. Graham Gano, all pro, baby. Stop playing with me.
Just
Not
who
they didn't know
cares?
zone line. Remember,
That's the only source of pride I got. I don't care.
That's sad.
So
Wolverines. Joe
no
must be a
choke
Wolverines
point.
fan.
yeah. Joe. So Joe, you're a Wolverines fan. If you are, you have to check A to Z Media. He covers the Wolverines. I helped him out there. I'm not a Wolverine fan, although
Yes, you
Zach
are.
tried to convince me.
Stop it.
But
Yes, you are.
man, they had a really good season for the Michigan Wolverines. Had a really good season despite coming short in the playoff game. Dan, let me know when they're ready to call when the quarter ready to start.
It's almost getting ready.
Jesse, our resident from San Antonio, native from San Antonio, a Knicks fan, always joins us. Jesse Sandoval, salute, your hometown, San Antonio, taking on your beloved Knicks. So I know how that feels when the Magics play the Knicks. So salute, Jesse. I hope you're doing well.
Now you got me looking for DoorDash stuff.
As quickly as bringing the ball up, gets it over to RJ. RJ curls, then backs out. He has a mismatch with Podol. Wants to ISO on him. Kicks it out to Obi, to IQ. IQ to Grimes, back to RJ. RJ for three, and he cashes it in. Scores 85-75. 11:35 left in the fourth. Knicks with a 10-point lead. Primo bringing the ball up. He gets a screen. Gets it to Forbes. Forbes to Podol. Podol now defended by Gibson. Over to Walker. Walker defended by RJ. Driving. Kicks it out. And turnover. Knicks get the ball.
Hey, look at Pinky.
Emmanuel quickly bringing the ball up. Gets it to RJ. RJ curling. Dribbles it out. Gets into the paint. Right hand layup. Gets it going. RJ Barrett. He is very comfortable tonight. 87-75. Spurs swinging the ball around. They're on the wing. Primo has it. Gets screened off. Kicks it out to Walker for three. Front rim. Taj Gibson with the rebound. Gets it to Emmanuel quickly. Quickly bringing the ball up the court. Gets it to Barrett. Barrett gets a screen from Gibson. Driving into the paint. Right-handed. Blocked by Podol. Spurs have the ball. Bringing the ball up. And Taj Gibson fouls in transition. Take foul.
Big Task has a good question for everyone. It said here, question for everyone in the chat: is this a turning point besides between Randall and RJ Barrett? It's leaning towards that way. Big Task is leaning towards that way. Let's give a couple more games, especially let's take a look and see. But it looks like that way.
It should be.
We should right now have to just look for who's giving us more consistency between these two.
Hey, Post Malone's back.
Yeah, as Primo kicks it out to Malone. Malone kicks it to Podol. Podol with the floater, and he gets it in the lane. Scores 87-77. Quickly with the ball, bringing it up. Gets it to Barrett. Barrett now dribbling, getting to his left hand. Double team over to Taj. Taj takes a mid-range, gets it, gets a bucket. 89-77. 9:47 left in the fourth. Primo gets it to Walker, right back to Primo. Primo kicks it out to Malone for three, misses it. Gibson gets the rebound over to Barrett. Barrett now. He's dribbling on the top of the key. He has Podol. That's the mismatch he wants. Driving to his left hand. Turnaround jumper. Gets it. RJ Barrett. He is mighty comfortable tonight. 91-77. RJ Barrett is in the zone tonight. Primo has the ball. Kicks it to Podol. Podol to a cutting Spurs player. Blows a layup. And Podol gets fouled on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, RJ Barrett. The score is 91-77. And Julius Randle is getting ready to check in the game.
Oh boy.
Oh, Barrett has he has 3 fouls
Calvin
on.
has the best comment.
I know. I saw that. Hold on. It's safe. It's
Yeah,
PG.
it's PG. Yep. Spurs are inbounding the ball. You get it to Podol. Podol right back to Kaycock. Kaycock misses air ball and just out of bounds. Knicks ball. Excuse me. Bates Diop with the runner. Julius inbounds it to Quickly. Quickly bringing the ball up. Kicks it to Julius. Julius to Grimes. Grimes back to Quickly. Quickly steps up for a 3. Gets it. IQ for 3. 94-77. Knicks are starting to gain the lead right now and separate themselves. And Taj Gibson takes a foul right there. He could not keep up with Primo driving to the paint.
Salute to Angela Batista in the chat, in the Facebook. Salute to Angela Batista. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the kind words as well. We appreciate it.
Mitchell Robinson comes in the game for Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson, he's talking to someone. I think he's talking to RJ Barrett right now. He's in the zone right now. The Spurs missed the floater and the ball out of bounds off of Kaycock or Bates Diop. Yeah, Bates Diop. Knicks bringing the ball up. IQ has the ball, crosses the half-court line. Gets a screen from Robinson. Gets into the paint. Brings out the mismatch he wants. Kicks it to Robinson, and they call an offensive foul.
Salute to Koi Ponce. Ponce in the building. Ponce, salute. In the Facebook app with us. Salute. Ponce in the building. They're highlighting Obi Toppin because Obi Toppin showed emotion when he got pulled out. We'll talk about that in the next time out.
Primo misses the layup. It is not the night for the Spurs. They're missing layups. They're bouncing in and out. Emmanuel quickly has the ball. Calling out a play right now. Gets a screen from Robinson, and his shot is blocked from behind. Knocked out of bounds, so Knicks will inbound it under their basket. 5 on the shot clock.
Was that Post Malone with this block?
Oh my god.
Tyler Johnson with the block.
I hope he gets traded to the Knicks so that you can get a Post Malone clip for whatever he
and stolen by Grimes. Forbes has it. Kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson back to Forbes. Forbes blocked by Grimes, and Grimes gets the ball back. Over to Quickly. Quickly getting ready to call another play. He doesn't like that one. He's trying to curl Grimes out. Gets a screen from Julius. Over to Julius. Julius almost turned it over. Get to Grimes. Grimes to Burks. Burks for 3. Cashes it in. And the Knicks have built a 20-point lead. It's 97-77. Knicks on a 10-0 run in the last 3 minutes. Spurs. Primo takes a 3. And he misses it. Julius with the rebound. Julius gets it to Burks. Burks dribbling now. He's got his isolation. Kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes for 3. And he gets it. Grimes wide open. And the Spurs are not even defending. Pop has to call timeout. Knicks have hit the century mark, ladies and gentlemen. 77-100.
Now, you said commercial break, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm not going to lie to you. I was ordering some DoorDash. Chef Dan got me hungry when I was making fun of him for DoorDash. So I DoorDash.
Yeah, I got to order me
Get
some.
in my belly.
I didn't see Obi. Well, I got no choice. I can't go out. But Obi Toppin, what type of emotion did he show?
He was upset being pulled. He's like when he sat him down there.
Was it like, did he throw his hands up? Did he yell at him?
The face, like my God, like what the hell? What did I have to do to get some playing time?
Just fatigue, pure fatigue. Yeah.
Like annoyed, like I'm fed up, like tired, like I can't. I'm getting
fatigue and exhaustion.
Joe's giving it to us both, Chef Dan. Just cook your own food. Well, I can't leave this room really because I have COVID. So
Joe don't like McDonald's.
Right now, Joe, I'm gonna let you know right now, man. I just cooked for my dogs. They got some chicken cutlets,
Look at that. Chicken
some
cutlets.
spinach, some
And you're over here DoorDashing
carrots.
McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly. I'm treating them better than myself. So yeah, I'm
You know
better
what
in
it
the
is?
kitchen right now.
You know what it is, Chef Dan? It's like asking a mailman to take a walk after his shift. You know, like
Yeah,
you just don't want to make a chef cook. You know, from one chef to another.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. From one chef to another, Zach. You're absolutely
And Gideon with some fun facts already. Knicks about to sweep the Spurs for the first time since 2013.
I swear to God, if you blow it, if you give us a jinx, G Money.
Oh man.
Oh, I forgot to change my handle too. I'll be back.
Let it be known. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna order me some DoorDash. I might get me some sushi. I don't know.
My wife made her own. She always makes her own. We all make our own Chinese food. Some stir fry with rice noodles. Oh man, that went good.
Or I might get some,
I had
It's
to change my
cleaner.
handle.
It's fresh. You
Or
don't
should
have
I
to
get
worry
some-
about somebody
should I get
making
some-
me.
Indian
So-
food.
I got some chilies. That's the only thing that was on DoorDash right now for living in hillbilly hell.
I'm about to get me some tikka masala.
Nice.
I got some bacon chicken ranch quesadillas and some classic nachos.
There you go. On a Monday night, because after this game, it'll probably be the second quarter of the national title game when the Knicks finish. That's how damn long those damn games are in the college football.
I have my ticker on the side here, just the ticker of it. I'm not actually watching the title game. I just want to see the score. And it's 7 minutes left to go in the second.
As we start play, Jeff Dan puts the
Most
DoorDashes.
definitely is Tyler Johnson.
Most
Misses
definitely.
the mid-range shot. IQ gets the rebound from Julius. Gets it over to Burks. Burks now calling a play. Gets a screen from Julius. Over to Julius. Julius to IQ. IQ gets it to Julius. Rolling to... And Julius turns it over to Sajara Eubanks. Eubanks to Tyler Johnson. Johnson now kicks it out to Eubanks. Eubanks to Bates Diop. Bates Diop trying to drive and gets the floater. And that's all right. So that's Kaycock this time. Kaycock got the floater off of Mitchell Robinson. Scored 79 to 100. Manuel quickly bringing the ball up. I like this little double screen play they're giving between Julius and Mitchell Robinson. As Julius has the ball, gets a screen from Burks. He's in the post. Turns around, kicks it out to Emmanuel quickly for three. Back of the iron. Tyler Johnson with the rebound. And they're driving. Bates Diop misses it, but Sajara Eubanks with the follow right there. 81 to 100. So Knicks now have to find a way to at least trade some baskets. Emmanuel quickly kicks it out to Julius. Julius to Grimes. Grimes stops, gets it to Quickly. Quickly now. Gets it to Mitchell Robinson, rolling in the paint. Gets it, and the foul. So
Nice
Mitchell
play
Robinson is heading to the line. That was
Smart
a very
move.
nice play.
Smart move for Quickly. Give him an assist on that.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah, most definitely. As we still got to make our free throws though as he goes to the line.
Yeah, we most
4 minutes. I would start giving some guys some playing time. Remember, San Antonio's coming off a back-to-back as well.
yeah. Mitchell Robinson misses the free throw as Zach called it.
Coink.
Bates Diop has it over to Banks. The pick and roll, Banks in the post. And that was just a smart, savvy move. He got under Mitchell Robinson and then laid it up because Mitchell Robinson didn't want to foul him. Quickly with the pick from Mitch, kicks it off to Burks. Burks for three. He cashes it in. 105 to 83. Spurs driving and turn it over. Mitch gets the ball over to Julius. Julius now has the ball over to Quickly. Quickly gets a screen from Mitchell Robinson. Quickly snake dribbling through the paint. Takes a mid-range shot. Gets it. So Quickly now. I like that. He's snake dribbling. If he doesn't get the assist, then he's taking his shot close to the basket.
Yeah,
as Eubanks. No, was that Eubanks? He
No.
drove to the no.
they call it the crab chef, Dan. When he's in that crab situation off a
As
pick and roll,
Wise
he's
can't-
deadly.
Yeah, that was a really good crab dribble right there.
CB. Salute CB in the building.
Good hands,
Wisekamp didn't get the layup, so he's headed to the line. 83-107. And Obi Toppin back into the game.
Yay.
Chef Dan and I DoorDash food. He DoorDashed himself an Obi Toppin entrance.
Yeah.
That's right. I love it. Use the force, my young Padawan.
Oh, God.
Hey, I got him on here. That's my main man, Obi Toppin and Emmanuel Quickly, man. I even have his jersey, or I got something with Obi Toppin.
I still have Frank Ntilikina's jersey.
As they make the free throw.
I just
So
haven't gone
now-
around to throwing it out.
Emmanuel Quickly bringing the ball up. Oh, we got Kevin Knox minutes.
Oh, God.
Mitch over to Knox. Knox back to IQ. IQ gets a screen from Obi. Obi, fumbled the pass. And Obi can't get right.
It's getting in his head.
Take him out.
This is getting in his head, and you got to let him play through his mistakes. But this is what this game is going to do.
And yeah, this is devolved into a G League game now. As the Spurs get a 3-pointer off, blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson, I think that's his first block 3-point shot. Obi rolling and gets to the paint. Obi,
Yeah! Use the
there we
force!
go. Beautiful dunk right there. Pump fake. Love it. 109-84. Wisekamp sidestep 3 and gets it. 87-109. Under 3 minutes left to play. Quickly has the ball now. He's driving in the paint and he's blocked. They coming up the court with the ball, and he missed the shot, but he gets fouled by Kevin Knox.
Ah, come on,
Yeah,
forehead.
Forehead.
Jalen Morris.
I want a forehead 3 from the corner.
His forehead's the size of one of Shaq's feet.
You know it's not a forehead, right? You know what makes a forehead a forehead? 4 of your fingers have to be able to fit on your forehead and cover it up. If you got to add your thumb and another, it's a 5, 6, 7, 8. What are we getting at here?
I understand you're talking to a guy with an 8-finger forehead as well.
Yeah,
so how
I
about
see.
you?
I see.
Yours is camouflage. Let's get your forehead out here. Come on, let's get your.
baby.
Oh,
Come on, look.
yeah, that's when you have your bangs, right? I got the thumb. I got. See, that's
No,
when you
that's
have
because
Nah,
you
if
have
you-
the Vegeta hairline. That's why.
I have my wife.
You have
Vegeta
the
hairline.
Vegeta hairline.
Yeah. Yeah, you do got the Vegeta hairline. Dun, 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 dun.
Got an itchy eye.
Coconut! Damn you, coconut!
I have a really itchy eye right now. Oh god, the other one's itchy too.
Kano, what's all up, Kano? Kano
Kano,
rule
salute to you.
in the Facebook app. Salute to you, man.
Be civilized is here with all the tomfoolery we got going on.
Most definitely.
Use the force. It's your destiny. Use the force. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. If you only knew the power of the Jedi Network.
If only
Subscribe.
Join me, and we can run
Right. We could
We can
rise
run
and
the
overtake
YouTube
the universe of the YouTube Knicks
of the Knicks cult content
creator. Join us. It is your destiny.
and that's real talk.
I got a forehead
hell?
then. Oh, Big Taz says then I got a forehead then. Big Taz.
Yeah,
Well, Joe
see,
Curry has a
that's-
perfect hairline.
It's always I can tell.
Joe Curry with the picture, Joe Curry. You have the Kramer
Yeah, he's
look right
proud
there.
of his hairline,
You got the
yeah.
Kramer look going on right now
Yeah, he
with
got
that
the
picture though. With that picture, no offense. We got the Kramer look.
No offense, you're over here roasting everybody's forehead.
Hey,
Everybody's hairlines.
my
Yo,
forehead
Kev,
gets.
when you go,
You
Kev,
got
when
the you
gonna
got
get
the you got the graph.
Time out. Kev is
It's
out here
going
talking
slightly
to
different.
everyone about their foreheads and hair and this, that, whatever. Kev, when you gonna get the cornrows he was talking to us about yesterday? You
Alex
gonna
said
get the
no.
cornrows, right?
No, my hairstylist said no.
his hairstylist.
Yeah, he's
Whatever excuse you want.
No, he complain. He watches it. He watches and he tells me. He says, "Hey, you didn't shave. You should shave before the show, or so forth." He said, "You got to represent me out there, man." So, salute to Alex. Appreciate you, Alex. Number 1 barber in Central Florida.
I'm glad we have a laugher in a Knicks game for once.
Yes, yeah. We see Kemba talking to RJ,
And-
got him laughing. Yeah.
The forehead challenge is brought to you by BX Sport Jedi Network. Who has the bigger forehead?
As the Spurs make their first free throw. I could keep going, man. This is the time where Mike Breen tells stories. Y'all got stories to tell, then go ahead. It's a blowout. They missed the second free throw. Obi with the rebound.
force. Yes.
And is that Miles McBride?
With the cornrows. Yes, indeed.
Look,
McBride.
he's trying to tell you something. Back
He's
to
calm.
McBride. McBride
I
now
like it.
dribbling. Oh, Jericho Sims in the game as well. McBride takes a mid-range shot, misses the shot. And look,
Shoot
Sims
the
can't
ball,
secure a
bro.
rebound.
Shoot the ball, young man. Shoot the ball, young man.
I don't know any of these Spurs players. 35, curl
Lamb,
it. I don't know.
Lamb to Goat. Goat puts up the shot. He misses it.
Lamb
And the
to-
forehead touches it last.
Lamb to Joe Wisekamp, Lamb.
Wow.
Look at that.
Morris.
Look at that. He looked like Hammerhead from Spider-Man comic books. Kevin
Nah,
Knox.
Kevin Knox.
Whoa.
looks
Or
like
Toon-
Coach Tibbs coached a very good game. Wow, there's such a thing as a Knicks fan
Kevin
that
Knox
doesn't like Tibbs.
almost got the steal. Kick it out, 3-point shot from. Oh, there we go.
Post Malone.
Tyler Johnson. Obi
A.K.A.
got the ball
Post
in the
Malone.
post. Kicks
Remember
it out to McBride.
Remember when Tyler Johnson scammed the Heat out of $80 million?
Oh yeah. And Knox tried to force a lob
What
to
the
Obi.
Now they just say congratulations.
Quentin Grimes bringing the ball up now over to McBride. McBride's trying to call a play yet again. Grimes curling.
Come on, we want a
And the
forehead
ball
3,
was
man.
knocked out of bounds.
We want a forehead 3, man, to make this game perfect. Knox definitely need a new barber. He needs. Oh, look at that! It's the first dog of the network. AC.
He's
First
talking
dog.
to you.
Hi, Ace.
McBride over to Obi. Obi for 3. He misses it. And Sims couldn't get the rebound. Spurs got it. Tyler Johnson calling for a play. And McBride almost with the steal. Wisekamp takes the 3,
Ooh.
and he gets it. 57 seconds left. And the
Salute John
Spurs
Levin
can maybe
in the
make this
Facebook
a
pro.
game.
In the Facebook guy, Top Lemon says, "Give McBride more playing time." I agree with you on that.
McBride over to
Come on, now.
Knox.
Hit that.
I
Come on,
forgot
shoot
his
that.
name. Knox
Knox.
back to McBride. McBride kicks it to Knox. Knox for 3. And he misses.
Oh man, too much forehead.
What you got against people with big foreheads, Kev?
Nothing.
Zach, I don't believe you have a big forehead. I just think it's
No,
your
no.
hairline. I
You got a
just believe it's
Vegeta. You got a Vegeta headline.
McBride.
At least I
gets
still
it.
have hair.
And
That's all I'm happy with.
Obi with the oh!
Woo! Use the
Obi!
force. Yes.
And the game is over. That's it. That's how you
Exclamation point for Obi.
That's the
Toppin.
exclamation point right there. Yeah.
You don't think that was classless? Doing that at the end of a blowout?
Leave him alone,
What?
man. He's going through so much
No,
crap. Let him. He
No.
needs to.
No, you're
He
supposed to
needs-
dribble the ball out?
He's supposed to unveil the steam that kid has.
As
Frustration.
Nah, that's
Pop and
classless.
Tom Thibodeau hug each other. You know, they don't take it personal, I guess.
Nice gesture of 2 good men.
So the Knicks win tonight, 111-96. They creep right back to 1 game under 500. Really, you guys let me know. Well, you know what? Let's start off with some of the stats of the night. Give me one moment.
Right, you
Can't
got it.
complete this DoorDash. Give me
Oh,
one
got it
moment, ladies.
I got it.
They can't complete the
Knicks-
DoorDash.
The Knicks
can't
shot 40 out of 82 for 48 38% from the field, holding San Antonio to 39 out of 95, 41.1%. Knicks shot 13 out of 32 for a three-point land. That's 40.6%. While San Antonio shot 8 out of 29, 27.6% from the three-point line. The Knicks shot 18 out of 24 from the free throw line. They went 24 times to the line, so that's a good sign. Also, San Antonio went 10 of 15 to the free throw line, to 67.7%. Rebounds, 49 rebounds for New York, 43 for San Antonio. Although the Knicks were out rebound offensively on the glass, 13-9. 23 assists for New York, so they actually outsist the San Antonio Spurs or opponent this game. That's a good number to see. 23-19. 10 blocks for New York, 7 for San Antonio, 7 steals for New York, 7 steals for San Antonio. That was even. Knicks turned the ball over 15 times. We'd like to keep that number below, down to even single digits as possible. San Antonio turned the ball over 10 times. 36 points in the paint for the Spurs, for the Knicks. 48 points for the Spurs in the paint. So they had a lot of points in the paint. The Knicks, of course, we all know, was led by R.J. Barrett with 31 points in 31 minutes with 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 16 points for Burks, 32 minutes of action, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. I remember I mentioned Burks will have a good game. I didn't see R.J. going for 31. Fournier with 18 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 22 minutes on the court. Manuel Quickly, 12 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 25 minutes of action. Toppin, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 14 minutes of action. Todd Gibson also played 14 minutes, 5 rebounds, 6 points. Julius Randle, 2 points, 3 assists, but he had 12 rebounds and 34 minutes of action. Mitchell Robinson, 13 points, 11 rebounds, and 32 minutes of play. And that's the scorers. Quentin Grimes with 7 points, 6 assists, 1 rebound, and 22 minutes of action for Quentin Grimes for the neophyte. You also had a sighting of a McBride, play for 3 minutes, had a rebound. Kevin Knox played 4 minutes, and he came in and had some donuts, all zeros. And so did Jericho Sims, 3 minutes of donuts. So there was a lot of donuts and bagels for the young men on the court in garbage time. So it's good to get a good victory, a feel-good victory here. Creep one game, 500. You play against your mirror image of the Western Conference, which is Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis, the way I like to goof around and call his name. They'll come in at Madison Square Garden coming in. But tonight's game, all in all, you saw maybe we see the emergence of R.J. Barrett being featured and taking over probably the range of the team, and maybe we see a momentum shift here, guys. What you think?
It should this should be some of our options. This should be an option that we exercise. Zach pointed it out correctly. This is the same way that Team Canada uses RJ Barrett. They have him initiating offense, and it's about a lot of people off the ball. As soon as he gets in the paint, everyone around him has to move. They're moving a lot, and it only just at that point it leaves him with just a few decisions. He's either going to shoot, pass out of it, but he's also, while he's getting into the paint, 9 times out of 10, he's doing it with a pick and roll, so he's getting his big in the paint. So he also gives them the option of, getting lobbed. This was an RJ Barrett controlled game all the way through. It was a lot of inconsistencies, but right when we needed to put the foot to the metal and kind of just really gear things up and close out the game, it was RJ that did it for us. So that's really what I'm gonna say in regards to that.
G Money asking for it too, Kev. But like I would say too, we can't expect this. Let's not get too high on what RJ did tonight. Expect it every game. We're gonna still see growing pains from him, because although Team Canada is one thing, but being the number one option on an NBA team is different. It's so what I mean is, not to be negative, but let's not get down on him, Knicks fans, when this happens again. It's just he doesn't have the best game. He's going to have to go through his growing pains, like Kev was talking about. Obi Toppin going through his growing pains. You got to let it happen, and I think also his defense was pretty good tonight, along with the facilitating and the scoring. He was more impactful. I think he was quicker with his decisions. He was more precise in his movement, and he got wherever he wanted to tonight. It was great to see. I guess they're a good team. They're rebuilding, but they still got good talent. They got good perimeter defenders, and they have the best coach in NBA history coaching the team. So you can't, discredit it.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
Wow. G Money after a Knicks win. What
I'll
else?
be right back.
Good win for us. We sweep the Spurs for the first time since 2013 during our 54-win Knicks tape season. Also, let me get in there. All right. Also, RJ Barrett controlled the game, like you said, Dan, attacking the rim, letting the game come to him, not try to do too much. His defense was good tonight, diving for loose balls, finding the open man, did a lot of good things. Even though Randall didn't score a lot, I thought his rebounding was on point, crashing the glass. Also, everyone contributed. Evan Fournier hit some big shots in the third quarter. Mitch gave us some good pick and roll plays, protected the rim. And it was a good game on both sides of the ball. And hopefully we can build off this come Wednesday night when Luka Don and KP come to town on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough game.
It really is.
Luka's something special, man.
Yeah,
Out of shape or not, he's something special.
Yeah, but not looking too far ahead. Let's really kind of close out this game. I want to ask you guys, how did you guys see Mitchell Robinson tonight? Like, what did you guys see from him? What were some positives that you saw? What were some negatives? And going forward, what would you guys like to see going into this Mavericks game? What we're always looking this. It seems like the theme of the year for this Knicks team is consistency. So,
Right.
what is the one thing consistently that we'd like to see for this game going into the next game with Mitchell Robinson?
For Mitch, I think he needs to do a better job with the rebounding. I felt that there were times in which Jakob Poeltl had offensive rebounds and cuts. Needs to fix that. The positives, I loved his energy, catching lobs, even his free throw shooting. Even though he struggled at the end, I thought he put some more arc in his free throws today. Shot more fluently, so I like to see that. I love his mobile. I love how he protected the rim later in the game and, did a good job crashing the glass. The only thing I need to see Mitch do is to not give offensive rebounds to centers. But other than that, I thought he played well.
It's consistency for me. It like you said it, but it's fundamental consistency. Like when I had the game on, there when the game was going, Jakob Poeltl had a lot of backdoor cut under the basket things, like G Money said, that are just if you fundamentally stay between your man and the basket, it doesn't happen. So, and Jakob Poeltl is no slouch. He has a solid post game. He's a bigger body center, albeit he's not as athletic as other big body centers. He's still a big body center, and Mitch struggles against big body guys.
Right.
He struggles, and I just need to see consistency, like fundamental consistency, no matter who he's playing.
Right.
So with that,
hey, whoa,
what are we doing?
I don't know. Kev probably made a mistake. Anyways, with that being said, I want to get right into it. Like, this is the biggest. How did you guys see Julius Randle tonight? And first, here's the two-part question. First, How did you guys see Julius Randle tonight? And secondly, though he had a lackluster performance in points tonight, do you guys see him being able to carry this same performance into Dallas and us being able to escape with the win?
I thought Julius in the first half, I thought he was forcing shots at times in the first half, especially that bad fit that you guys were complaining about. But then the second half, I thought he did a good job letting his teammates involved. I thought he did a good job getting his teammates involved. I thought he did a good job crashing the glass a little bit. So the game against the Mavericks, I think Randall may have a better game because he usually plays well versus the Mavericks. So I think we might have a little bit of a better offensive game. But for the Spurs game tonight, I thought in the first half he was a little bit, forcing shots. From the second half, he got his teammates involved and did a good job crashing the glass.
Yeah, and I think his minutes are waste. If you have 34 minutes and your old calling card is 12 rebounds, okay. I mean, Obi could get close to those rebounds. We could have other people.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. No, we have. Oh no, that's bad echo.
Then somebody got speakers then. Yeah, all right. It's off. I'll stop it. Yeah, I got if I want to put this background music, we have to have our headphones and no speakers. And that's why we get the echo. So It's off. It should be good.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, you have Obi had 3 rebounds, right? 6 points, 3 rebounds in 12 minutes.
Mhm.
So 24 minutes, you would have had 12 and 6. Another 10 minutes of that, you could have said he would have a double double. If you go by per 36 minute stats. So really, Julius was just logging minutes to get rebounds. That doesn't happen. You don't keep a guy out there just because he can log rebounds in today's NBA. You need to bring more than that, and he really didn't. There was a lot of times like the one play Kev said he couldn't get on him about. There was a lot of movement, and they finally passed to Julius with like 4 seconds left on the shot clock, and he threw up a shot that ended up being blocked. RJ Barrett was to his left, which is where he always loves to go, to his left in the corner for a 3, wide open. Pass up a good shot, if you want to call it getting blocked, a good shot for a great shot. Get the ball out of your hands to the open guy. I don't care who it is. I don't care if Julius was the one that was wide open in the corner and RJ was the one getting the contested 3. There's things that just the best player on your team's got to lead by example. He's got to play fundamentally sound, and Julius hasn't done it in a long time. And Amari Stoudemire was a rebounder, career 8 rebounds a game. In the era he played in, he could rebound.
You can rebound
Yeah.
the ball, especially
Obi's not
defensive rebounder.
rebounding right now. Yeah. So, man,
I'll be
the
right
way
back.
I saw Julius's
It's all right,
game
man.
tonight, it was very rough, like you all said. The game tonight for Julius was very rough. My whole thing was kind of getting into the third quarter. What my biggest issue was in that third quarter was you kind of see RJ, you see RJ kind of continuing to go, and you see everyone's kind of starting to feed off of. I think really it was a chemistry between Emmanuel Quickly and RJ Barrett. Those two really helped the chemistry of the team and helped the pace of the team. So now when that's going, what I wanted to see was, could Julius find a way to make himself be more involved without doing a lot, and that means setting stronger screens and being a lot more vocal. I think he was able to do that later on in the game, but in the first half of the game he was kind of struggling and he was pressing, like you said, G Money, and that I don't know if we can kind of with the Spurs, they're coming off of a back to back
in Brooklyn.
With the Spurs, they're coming off of back to back in Brooklyn. It was a very rough game.
Mhm.
But with another opponent, I don't know if we could let that happen without him at least kind of getting the message a little earlier.
Right.
Kev, what were your thoughts?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm over here working on the chat there. Sorry, I was.
No,
I
you're
got
fine.
captivated. I got captivated with Joe Curry's comment there, the post game. Going forward, repeat your question one more time.
Just about Julius Randle. What were your thoughts on his performance tonight? And do you think with the lack of scoring he had tonight, could we be able to carry that into the Mavericks and still get the win?
It showed us there's a formula when he doesn't have when he has an off night that this team could win. Now, do I want to see Julius Randle every night only not give us only 2 points? No.
Yeah.
This team, if they're going to go into the playoffs and not be a playing team or just a gentleman, they're going to need Julius Randle. They're going to need him to come in night out and play well, be efficient. Like even if he comes in and he even if he's 6 for 6, 7 for 7 from the field, in only 7 points or 14 points, whatever the case is, 15 points, but he's efficient and he's doing the other things on defense, high assist games, rebounding. Then it shows that he's valuable to the team and getting in the paint, getting the rebounding, offensive and defensively, and putbacks. Then then this team could be very successful because he's gonna one only team person on the floor that could command a double team for other teams. But if he does those and become efficient and other players and RJ starts going off, he's going to be able to get back into his game and cook, because now teams they're gonna, you know what, let's double team RJ, because if we could get RJ off his rhythm, his game, I don't, they're not going to believe in Randall. And I think that will give Randall an opportunity to have a couple games in the near future, 25, 27-point games in a row, back to back, good performances. So look for that. I think the emergence of RJ coming in strong, and Scotty report him going strong to the basket. I think he's going to want to command more focus, and he now shifts to be a focal point on the offense. And I think Randall is going to go off, and he's going to have a couple of good games in a row.
Mhm.
What's your thoughts, G Money, on going forward? With Randall, what's your gut feeling with Randall? If you think this is something that's turning taking a step back for the positive, or is this a step back heading in the wrong direction?
I think Randall is going to play. I think Randall's going to play better the next few games, especially against the Mavs, because even though the Mavericks have won 6 in a row and they recently snapped the Bulls' 9-game winning streak, I think Randall's going to play well versus the Mavericks because the Mavericks don't have perimeter big man defenders like that. So I think Randall's going to play well in that game. And maybe I do agree with you that Randall needs to be more assertive. Even though I'm happy they did a good job rebounding, I do want to see be more assertive because we can get away with that with the Spurs, but you cannot get away with that against high level teams like the Bucks, teams like the Suns, teams like that. You want to elevate your game against those teams. So I think Randall to me will play better later in the season, and I think he's gonna start to understand that the fans, even though I think the fans can be a little too hostile sometimes, most of the fans do want to see you do well and improve. So if you're Randall, you gotta improve your game. You got to play smart. You just gotta let the game come to you. Trust your teammates and play like yourself. Play like last year's Randall when you were sharing the ball, when you were finding the open man, when you pick your spots.
G
So I
Money,
think, yeah.
is there one stream where you can't bring up the Suns?
I'll just make it a point. My point I'm trying to say is that later, what I'm trying to say is that later in the season,
When we play
Randall's
higher,
gonna need more than two
yeah,
points.
yeah,
That's
we're
what I'm
gonna need
saying.
when we play top echelons teams. I get your point on that with
Yeah.
Randall. With Julius Randle, I get your point.
Mhm.
He doesn't need to be in that. Yeah, of course, we would like to see him to play last year's Randall. Right now, I settle for give me a Randall that fits this team
Right.
in the definitive role that's going to elevate everyone else around this team. Because obviously, we can't get last year's Randall because we don't got Reggie Bullock, Alfred Payton. We don't have the same players. We have an all new set
Yeah.
of players, and we can't ask them to do the same or duplicate. Give me an efficient Julius Randle that's going to elevate and help this team to better themselves and live up to expectation. And I
Mhm.
can sign for that. Even if it's going to be a triple double, but 10 points, 10 assists, um, 14 rebounds. Even if he has to average that for the rest of the season, hopefully not. Hopefully he has some 25, 35 games in that sprinkle. But if he tells me he's going to average that, I sign for it right now. Or like Joe
Mhm.
Curry said, 17 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists with Randall. But he's helping
Right.
the team, efficient, and doing the right things, the right play. I'll sign up for that right now.
Yeah.
I don't need the top 7 MVP if it's not going and the rest of the teammates are not involved and not elevating, because then all we're going to do is get into a playoff series. They should shut down Randall. No one else is in rhythm or good, and then we're going to lose like we did last year. So
Mhm.
I would like to see that, a balance, now a good balance around all around when and get to know who is your defined guy who's going to take that shot at the end of the games, at the end of the quarters. And for now, it's not Randall right now, and we don't know. RJ hit one buzzer beater, but when the
Mhm.
time clocks down on who's take the final shot, it's either personally I like quickly and I like RJ to shoot those buzzer beaters, those closeout, and don't forget about Burks as well. And
Mhm.
thoughts around that?
Well, I agree with that 100%. I wanted to ask
Mhm.
the panel another question. We all saw it. Emmanuel quickly had a really great game tonight.
Yep.
12 points, 12 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. He was
Mhm.
very aggressive, looking for a shot. He was also able to generate, I believe, the highest assist total for the game, where he matched it along with Quentin Grimes. He was also the highest plus minus with a plus 17, and this is coming off of a game where previously the Knicks felt like they could have won that game versus the Celtics, And
Mhm.
Thibodeau really had a conversation with him. He wanted him to really, take over the game more, take control of the game more. Is this what he meant by it? And do we see this kind of contributing to the winning formula, having Emmanuel quickly playing with the starting unit more?
Well, tonight he did not start, but I know exactly the emphasis you're meaning. Yes, I agree with you. I go with it. I would keep the way the starting if they want to keep that starting unit the way it is. Burks for
Yeah.
now. And then the first substitution. And please do not Thibodeau. Do not wait until 2 minutes in the first quarter. If you have to sub him 6 minutes in, I'm okay with that. And you make quickly your first 6 man off the bench. Boom. And because you can
Mhm.
get a little bit, Chef Dan, a little bit of best of both worlds. Because you could have quickly play with the starters, and then when you bring in the Rat Pack, the second unit, he's in there
Mhm.
too, and you can still keep everyone in rhythm. I like that. I like that thought, and I think it's starting to show that he's wants quickly to feature quickly. And you know what? Be a floor general, even though you're not.
Right.
He's going to say, "Screw it. We don't have a traditional point guard. We don't have screw it. We don't have a traditional point guard. We don't have a ball handler who could break the defense down. But you're the closest thing that as a floor general that has the moxie, the man, the cojones to do it. Go for it. Take it." And I think that's what we're seeing here when he meant be more assertive because you know what? I'm going to trust you. I'm going to give you the keys to the car. You're going to drive these and you're going to chauffeur these high priced thoroughbreds on the floor. And I think that's what he's doing.
Go ahead, Zach.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's what he meant because he left him in longer. He had more of an impact, and I think Tibbs would have been screaming his head off at him. You know how he is with younger guys. He would have been coaching him up more if that wasn't what he wanted. So I think he went out there, executed the game plan, and did exactly. And I'm on board with everything you guys said.
Yeah. 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 Jedi made great points, and so did Z. Like, if you quickly, I'll just put him in the bench. I'll put him in the bench because you don't want to flick with your starting lineup too much. You don't want to do that. So I'll put him in the bench. And and do you think they should consider putting RJ at the one? Because I don't think Burks is a point guard.
No,
Do you think you don't think so?
no.
You don't.
Here's the reason why. There was a play that Murray stripped him,
Mhm.
took the ball. I think that was right before halftime, Chef
Oh
Dan. And
yeah,
It was either right before halftime or just at the beginning of the
it
third
was
quarter.
right before halftime. It was right before halftime.
and he doesn't have a bad handle with the ball, but he'll get exposed more, and then we'll get frustrated, and maybe that might
Mhm.
take away from his offensive game, worrying about turnovers and worrying about ball securing, and then he won't be you might put him in a shell not to be aggressive. So no, that's the
Mhm.
reason why. My opinion, no. I mean, it could, but still would like him to have the ball in his hands. But for him to bring it up
Right.
as a point guard, as a facility, no. But what you want to when you feature him, you do want to have him the ball because I like the way he goes to the paint with the ball and distributes. He's really good at that. But the whole entire ball handling situation, no, if it makes
Mhm.
sense. It sounds like a contradiction because you want don't you do you want him with the ball in your hands? You don't. No, I do, but I don't want him to be the guy bringing the inbound up the court and getting when teams throw blitz him with double high post double.
Mhm.
I don't. They could. He's successful for turning the balls over. You want someone to bring the ball, give it to RJ, and let him make the decision and be a ball handler in that in rhythm, going to the basket.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm just watching the Celtic Pacer games going to overtime. I hear everything you're saying. Man, that's tough because I don't think Kemba's gonna last long. I don't see Kemba last long. Um,
With Kemba, G, I'm right now. I'm thinking that he's not here right now. I'm already. And if he's ready to come back and ready to play, which no
uh-huh,
problem. Then he comes in the game and he's ready. Welcoming you with open arms. But right now, I'm thinking that he's not even on the team. Like he's injured. Like he's on the
right,
Derrick
right,
Rose status. You
right, right.
know, he has surgery, and whenever he's ready to play, he'll be unactivated and ready to play. That's the way I see on Kemba because I lost hope of him. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. And he's coming. And I don't know. I don't know.
Hang
Could it
on.
be? Who knows what happened? With that with the Kemba Walker. Derrick Rose looks like Chef Dan. Derrick Rose is heading in a positive move. It looks like he's rehabbing, and looks like he might be back pretty soon, but right after the midway of February.
Yeah, he should be coming back soon. He just recently started rehabbing. We should get him back. If anything, about after the trade, after the All Star break, after the trade deadline, something around
Mhm.
there. So
Yeah,
it'd be very positive to see, what the lineups are looking like from there. And I would also like to see how Thibodeau would distribute the touches, because tonight was very interesting. I'm kind of looking at the shot chart, and the highest shot attempts really tonight were between RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly. RJ 12 of 20 shots, Emmanuel Quickly 5 of 12. The next highest is Evan Fournier, 5 of 12. Then you have
Mhm.
Alec Burks, he was 50% from tonight, 5 of 10. Then right after that, and here's where it gets odd to me, the two next two lowest shot attempts, Grimes and Randall, they both took 7 shots tonight.
Yep.
Is that
And
really, are we seeing, like, is this shot diet that we're seeing right now is a formula for success, or are we kind of seeing that this was a one game thing and we kind of maybe have to, well, I see you shaking your head, Zach. What do you think should overall out of this game? Because we are looking for consistency. We got to go right back to that word consistency. What are some things that we should be taking away from this game, regardless of the opponent, and that should be something that we take forward?
Now, I, I'm not saying that this has to be the exact shot chart. That's why I was like I was thinking. Not that you're wrong. This is what's successful tonight. What might be successful against Dallas might be a complete different thing.
Yeah.
The thing is, we have to have fluidity within our consistency. What do I mean by that?
Mhm.
I mean we have to play within ourselves and feed the hot guy, whoever that is, and whether that's Obi, against Dallas, whether that's Julius, whether that's RJ, Quickly, whoever it is, you got to feed the hot guy, and that's what happened tonight. That's what happened. RJ was the hot guy; he got the most shots. Fournier was hot; he got some shots. Quickly was hotter; he got some shots. I mean, feed the guys that are scoring and they're making the buckets, and the guys that aren't do other things, and that's what Julius Randle and company did.
good,
Yes.
good one. Go ahead. Go get him.
Yeah, Zach's right. Just to me, well balanced. To me, it kind of depends on the game. Feed the hot hand, like you guys said, feed the hot hand. And to me, Randall, even though I'm happy Randall distributing, that's fine. I got guys involved. When you're playing against high level teams, you may want to be a little more aggressive. You may want to be more aggressive because you're our best player. So to me, the shot chart to me should be Randall gets more shots, you feed a hot hand. That's what I believe. It should be well balanced, like we
Okay.
showed last year. Like last year, yeah.
Okay. Remember, like I was mentioning a little earlier, last year is last year. This year is a different dictation. It's different on the court. It's different to see, different players. It'd be interesting. Like you said, to start off the game,
Mhm.
when you start off the game, you go with mismatch. And Thibodeau's a big
Yes.
coach. If you know Tom Thibodeau for years, he likes to exploit and attack the mismatch. And if the mismatch is there, and the thing is that sometimes freshman, if the mismatch is there and you have success, keep going to the mismatch until
Hmm.
you make your opponents adjust to that mismatch, and then you continue finding the hot hand there. A lot of times, they go to the mismatch, it's not working, and they get stubbornly stuck on that and stagnant. And that's where Emmanuel quickly going forward, I think is going to be a big factor because he will defer away from that and will stop and say, you know what, we're not doing that. We're not going to continue being stagnant and going to that mismatch that's not working right now. And that's what you like about quickly. I think that's what Thibodeau's trying to have an extension on the floor because remember, quickly worked a lot hand in hand with Derrick Rose and also in the summer league, they were both in the building a lot with the coaching staff,
All right.
and now it's becoming an extension of Tom Thibodeau on the floor. So, if anything, if quickly doesn't become the starter for the Knicks or their point guard, but he's going to be Tom Thibodeau's extension on the floor and kind of taking the Derrick Rose type of role. And I think that will grooming him for that, even if he's not the starting point guard. But I think he's going to be the groomer for who's going to be extended out on the court for Tom Thibodeau going forward.
Mhm. Just give you some update. Pacers down by 4 seconds to go, and Justin Holiday got foul shooting with 3. So he might get to the line for 3 free throws. So that's a bad foul if you're Boston. The
Tatum tied the
Pistons.
game, right? Tatum tied the
Yeah,
game right
Tatum tied the
with a couple
game.
seconds.
He tied the game with a fadeaway baseline. He tied the game. So right now, Celtics up 4 with 3 seconds to go. Unless like some Reggie Miller type moment were to happen, the Celtics get this game in the bag. You got the Nets and Blazers starting now. You have the Cavs and Kings. You have the Pistons overcoming a 22-point hold and knock off the Jazz, which is crazy. And you have the Sixers predictably walloping the Rockets.
All right, so that's the look around the league. Thank you, G Money,
Oh,
for
I
giving it.
almost forgot. And the Hornets dethroned the chance for the second time. Just want to throw it out there.
And thank you for that update around the league. G Money, the G Money report, brought to you by the Jedi Network and DoorDash. And when you're hungry and like Chef Dan and Z, you go to your app, you open up the DoorDash, and you stuff yourself like a pig on national television on
And
the YouTube channel.
don't forget the soda pop.
DoorDash.
I turned my
Don't forget the
camera
soda
off. I
pop.
didn't stop myself on national television. Don't do
Don't
that.
for- and with that,
I ain't like
yeah,
Dan with the apple pie.
and don't forget
I'm proud
the
of my
soda
apple
pop
pie. I
too.
don't care.
From yours truly, from all of us. Don't forget the soda pop. Don't forget your Coca-Cola or Sprite or Fanta.
Or whatever's in this cup. You
Pretty
don't
much
know.
just
And give us an update on the football, the national title game.
9-6 Alabama.
Ooh, that kick is getting a stretch on, isn't he?
I would love to see. I would love to see the
Georgia's
freaking-
getting ready to punt. Stetson
the-
Bennett.
the-
Just Terrell Owens is there with Alabama gear on.
the Nielsen numbers, because that's going to be one of the lowest college football games. Oof.
Stetson Bennett just threw a 65-yard pass to nobody. He threw it to the end zone, and there was no receiver within 30-yard radius.
Wow, that's crazy. So now we'll put this game over. I'd like to hear what Thibodeau had to say. We'll put that on the podcast. We'll probably do a podcast about, recap on that, and also preview the Dallas Mavericks, who are just like a mirror image of the New York Knicks. They got their one star with pieces around them, with another player who could be an emerging star in Porzingis. The fan base waiting. Tim Hardaway Jr. at times could be, a third option, like a Fournier type, and we've seen him firsthand ourselves here. With Tim Hardaway Jr. They got guys who were bought in that it's not working in Dallas. They have their issues, and guys, it's everywhere. It's not the Knicks. You listen to every fan base and you look at it in their Twitter handles, or even if you look at their content creators as well. There's not many, not like Knicks, because Knicks got a dime a dozen. There's a lot of Knicks content creators, but other teams have 3 or 4, small amount, and they all have the same worries, the same gripes with their stars. John Collins is hearing it down there in Capella at times. They're frustrated with the Hawks. Celtics, they want to blow things up between Tatum and Brown. That's not working. Indiana, their fan base. We had a young man from on our chat from Louisiana. There was a Pacer fan. I'm sorry I forget your name right now. I remember it, when as I speak it, but he also told us about the Indiana Pacers. They weren't, they're not good. He didn't like Miles Turner. He loved Mitchell Robinson, and us here as fan base, we want Miles Turner. We will give you Mitchell Robinson. So either way around, as the finger licking good statement of the night here, as I try to come up with it. Other teams having the same woes. The Lakers, look like they're getting it together. They have their woes. They have their problems.
Yeah.
So we're thinking that the grass is green on the other side for fan bases, but sometimes it's not. And it's not. They have their own issues, their own problems, their own situations to worry about in their teams, and it will just, that's what us being fans are. A bunch of fanatics that want the best for our teams.
To say it, to be as eye-opening as it can, Kev knows, he probably watched it. I did a podcast with 2 guys named Ed and Eddie's Silver and Blue podcast.
Yes.
Ed and Eddie.
Ed and Eddie's, yep. Go check them out. Great show. Very nice guys. But they're Kings fans. And I had brought up to them backstage about Kev and everybody else on here's willingness to take Marvin Bagley for a rental, a try it for his last year of his contract, see what he's got. And they're like, you can have him and you can have Fox. And then and his son, who's not a Kings fan, but I forget what team he likes. He said he would have traded Fox or Randall for Ben Simmons. They're better players than both of them. So it's not
Yeah,
just
It's all up
me.
and down. Yeah, the
It's
valuations
not just me who likes
everywhere.
Ben
Yeah.
Simmons.
I'm gonna ban his name for until a while though. I'm gonna ban his name on the channel. You know how they have that? You know, you mention the name, it don't get picked up. No Ben Simmons.
Redacted.
Beat Obi Toppin getting more minutes to death
Redacted.
though.
I'd rather wait on our kids to grow and trade them for a quick fix now.
You'll be waiting forever.
Mhm.
Kind of like how I'm waiting. Never mind.
Yeah, like we've
waiting.
been waiting on our
Celtics
DoorDash.
win.
Celtics won
No,
the
the
game.
DoorDash was here.
Yeah.
The Celtics won.
But like
huh?
normally for me, it takes like an hour for any DoorDash to get here because I live in the middle of nowhere.
Wow.
Oh,
So
now I ordered
Celtics.
in the middle of the game.
So
Pacers had this. Indiana had this. Indiana, man, in close games, man,
Yes.
they stink in close games. I think that if they had more than 10 losses, losing by at least 3 points or less. Think about
Mm.
that. They lost by
Yeah.
3 in overtime.
No, it looks like that team look like it's gonna get blown up. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah.
We'll elaborate on the Pacers and the other teams around the leagues with that. Any final thoughts before we get out of here? Because we work in the morning and Chef Dan's going to get his DoorDash and going to chomp in for dinner. And final thoughts, rapid fire. Chef G Money. We'll wait to see Chef Dan so he can say goodnight.
Right. So final thoughts. It was a good game. The ball movement was there in the second half. Yeah, there was some turnovers we had to clean up, but it was a complete game by New York. We swept San Antonio for the first time since 2013. By the way, we won 3 straight games against San Antonio, dating back to the 17-point comeback we had at home last year. Also, hopefully Randall could just be more assertive offensively. RJ Barrett was huge tonight. Everyone else contributed, and hopefully we can have a winning streak starting up against Dallas on Wednesday on ESPN at home.
I was watching the Tri-State post game. Monica McNutt. All I can hear is "Bemba Colora." Toot, 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 toot. Those
Monica
Hispanic
McNutt.
people. Bemba Colora. Toot, 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 toot. All right.
What a
For
great
those
name.
who are Latinos, they'll know what I'm talking about. They'll laugh. They'll. Is the lipstick.
Mhm.
All right, I guess my final thoughts were just keep playing fundamentally sound basketball. Keep playing the way they did tonight. Maybe not for a whole game. CRJ is a primary facilitator, but I like to see at least stretches of it, no matter what team we're playing. Play complementary basketball, and then we'll be all right against Dallas.
I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Last
Shit,
thought
Dan.
for me is just be consistent. Be consistent.
That was my thought.
Please,
That's really
consistency.
it. And I
Consistency.
mean, like if there was an effort on defense that was shown here tonight, you could show the same thing on Wednesday. I know you
Mhm.
could.
And also, when I throw this out there, we're now starting to find a rhythm at home. 4 straight home wins. Now we're starting to find a rhythm at home. Let's make it 5. Let's build off this win at home, and let's make our fans happy. And just like you said, Z, play fundamentally sound basketball, and play within the system. Don't overthink it. Play within yourself. Share the ball, clog the paint, make your free throws, and just against the Mavericks, my quick keys. Just be physical, Porzingis, and be physical with Luka. So yeah.
Yeah, and my final thought is when we come out against Dallas, just take it baby steps. Like I always said, our narrative on the program, always one possession, 1/4, 1/2, and win that. And then you know what? We'll play well, win those baby steps at the end of the game. Hopefully it's a victory, consistency, how we get it, and then we'll go from there. Not get ahead and we'll be at 500 tonight. We win. Well, what we said on the program with the ifs, get
Mhm.
you the itch. So no good there. So with that said, guys, I want to thank everyone for joining me. Jeff Dan, good call on the call. See, thank you. Hope feel better. Hope you get better. Thank you for being a
Thank
trooper
you.
coming on. And G Money, always thank you for wrapping up the program like you always do
You're
and
welcome.
clogging the screen
Gesundheit.
with your knowledge. And thank you, Kelvin. Thank you, Big Task. Thank you, Be Civil, Joe Curry. Thank you, everyone. Griffs. Thank you so much. Jerome Peralta. Thank you. everyone that came in. CB, of course, big task in the building. We want to thank each and every one of you guys in the Facebook app as well. Joe Lavin, Cool Raul, Cano Raul. Thank you guys. Dangerous, aka Dangerous. Thank you, Jasmine B. I hope you subscribe and join us. So I hope we see you on, bringing us some good takes. It's also Jesse Sandoval from San Antonio. Also a Knick fan. Johnson Selden from Trinidad Tobago. Marlon Johnson as well from Jamaica. Of course, our agent, super agent, always in location, on the job, always listening in the headset, always listening. Goy Ponce as well. Thank you, Mr. Ponce. Thank you so much. And of course, guys, have a good night. And we appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next watch along or tomorrow, or hopefully we'll do a podcast where we'll make it short and we'll recap and preview. So hit that notification. We'll see you. We out of here. Many blessings, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Take the lead. All even at 1-on-1 here. Here's Fournier holds the ball, and RJ comes up with the ball. RJ passes it back to Quickly. Quickly 12 on the shot clock. Quickly puts up the floater. It's good! Emmanuel Quickly gives the 2-point lead for the Knicks. 103-101. Yes, indeed, IQ. Yes, indeed. That's what we're talking about. I need you to get back calm because you called me undefeated. You called it about 2 minutes ago. 2 to 3 minutes ago.
When there was a minute left in the game, I said I could feel it about the field.
Here we go, everyone on their feet. Hope they call a foul here. Here's Burks. RJ from the curl for the win. It's good! RJ!